right, let me make sure. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see, bro. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bro, Aquaman's on. Don't give a fuck about that. Germany, Denmark's going to be fire later. I can't wait for that game. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. All right, let's get Hoffit in here. And I got to do my picks, bro. I got 10 minutes. 10 minutos. 10, papa. 10. Ladies and gents, we got Italy, Switzerland. Bro, my voice is so gone from this past week. Good Lord. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it, lads. Bro. Good Lord, I need some coffee. Chad, how we doing, man? How we doing? Ready for the game? Bro, I think this one goes to PKs. I'll be honest. I got a strong feeling this one goes to PKs. I don't know. Woke up this morning. I thought this one goes to PKs. Argentina, Peru tonight gets really chippy. I don't know, man. A lot of football to be played today. A lot of football to be played. I'm not even gonna make predictions on my Dallas team tonight because let's be real, we're playing against Cincinnati. I'm just praying for a miracle, man. All right, let's look at these picks really quick, bro. And I kind of want to make a parlay on Germany too while I'm here. A parlay on Germany while I'm here, lads. Before this game starts, we got 8 minutes till kickoff. I'm so pumped for this game, though, man. I should, you know. Let's see, Gianluigi Donnarumma. 2.5 saves, bro. 2.5 saves. I don't know why I feel like that's a lot. Anybody feel like that's a lot? I just feel like against Croatia, dude, against Spain, he had 8. I'm just wondering if Switzerland's gonna pepper the goal with chances today. That's the only thing. Jan Sommer, maybe. Maybe. I don't know why, chat. I really feel like the game today is going to end very similarly to how Switzerland, France ended in the last Euros. You know what I mean? Jan Sommer, masterclass in the penalty kick shootout, Mbappe missing that penalty. The whole world was shocked. I don't know if it'll be to that level, right? Because it's Italy, but still. All right. Let's do, bro, more than 2.5 saves. Does Italy give up that many chances? I think they do. Um, do we run it? That's the real question. Do we run it? So starting lineups again. Switzerland's going to run a 3-4-3, and Bolo's up top. I think Vargas may get an opportunity, but Ndoye has looked good this tournament. He looked really good this tournament. I really feel like I want to make a play on Ndoye a little bit. Let me go back to the picks here. Give me the 2.5, more than 2.5 saves on Donnarumma. I'll take that shit. 2 shots for Musiala? Bro, I might, dead ass. Hoffman, what's good, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bro, I'll look at Germany in a little bit. I don't know who else to pick from, bro. From Switzerland, there's like nobody on here.
Shaqiri.
We're not picking Shaqiri. We're not doing that shit.
You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it.
Bro, I'm not gonna regret it. I'm not gonna regret it.
You're gonna regret it.
I'm not gonna regret it. There's nobody. I don't even think he has a bet on here, to be honest. I don't think he has a line. And Bolo starting up top. But I kind of want to pick Ndoye. He's had a single shot on target each of the last games against Germany and Scotland. None against Hungary. Maybe this is a safer bet.
You take in a game like this?
Really?
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know, bro. It sounds risky. I'm not even gonna lie. It sounds risky. Shaka getting a shot on target today. You feel it?
That's not bad. A little shot from distance like he always does. If
Yeah.
it was shot, I would take it. Is the one beside it just a shot?
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's a good one.
I'm really surprised there are no
Kenji won.
Shakiris, bro. Nada.
Kenji won foul. That's also interesting.
Yeah, but I honestly, bro, I don't even know about fouls anymore. I just don't. I mean, this probably could be a safe bet if you look at his last. Nah, see, against Germany, he had no fouls.
Damn. Oh, you're back in Donnarumma on the board.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens, bro. I think maybe he gets 3. Bro, he had 8 saves against Spain. Now, granted, it's Spain, but
yeah.
But I feel like Italy's gonna give some chances today. I smell a PK shootout.
Oh, I was gonna say that to you. I was gonna come in here like, yo, we might be here a while.
Yeah, I think you know what the vibes I get this morning? I get Switzerland, France vibes from the last Euros.
I'm getting like extra time vibe. I wouldn't say penalties per se, but it's screaming extra time for me, like a 1-1 or a 0-0.
Yeah. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why.
Because it's an even game, and the bookies have, I think, on like the money line, Italy is favorites. Which if you're Swiss or you think this is gonna be an upset, it's a good line to bet on.
That is a good line to bet on.
Yeah.
Man, do you think Chiesa masterclass? No.
Today's the day for Italian Mafia if he wants to get those TikToks rolling. Now or never.
He has 0 shots against Croatia, bro. That's so disappointing.
He is 0. I think he played all right against Albania for a little bit. I think he only played an hour anyways, but like since then he's been non-existent.
Yeah. Did Skamaka have shots?
Skamaka got benched for the Croatia game, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's been playing particularly well.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it like this, bro. Ndoye, Donnarumma, Shaka. I think that's a safe bet. Maybe
Ndoye with 2 shots. Okay, that's not bad.
I think that's not bad. I feel like he's been getting in really good positions when I watch him play. Cristante, nah, bro. This game's so ass in terms of like bets.
Yeah, it deflects that really hard.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to flex this. But I think what I could do is at halftime, I'll make my bets for Germany.
Sounds good.
Because I think that one's gonna have some bangers.
My uncle's actually at this game, which is kind of
cool. Is
cool.
he really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's dope, bro. I'm kind of jealous.
Went to Berlin for like a conference. And
that's super dope.
He's kind of, I'm not gonna say he's Italian, but he worked in Italy for a lot. He has an Italian passport, so he's big on Italy.
That's dope. Is he like Andre? Andre's Italian. I swear to God, when the Euros come around.
No, I mean, no blood relations to Italy, but he's been working there for like 20 years. He has a passport, so I mean, if he's the baller, he'd be eligible to play for Italy.
That's dope. I love that. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, let me.
The tickets he bought them yesterday. He got them for £250, which, to be honest, last second for good seats, not terrible.
They were good.
Yeah. It's like so they're sitting on the side of the pitch, but like a bit of an angle, and they're really like far forward. Like he said, they're like one row behind the VIP section, like the VIP seats, like the cushion padded seats.
Bro, that's dope. Honestly, man, £250 is nothing. I'd have spent that in a heartbeat.
Because the cheaper tickets were like up above. He said that he didn't want to get spilled like with beer and all this stuff. He didn't want to get involved in like the hardcore fans, so he paid the extra a little bit just to move forward and enjoy the game. I'm like,
yeah, facts, bro. Honestly, I would have dropped that in a heartbeat.
I said, yo, I paid like for a good seat in Barcelona like 3 months early. I paid like 170 euros, so you're only paying like 80 euros 80 euros extra last second for a Euros. I mean, it's
bro, yeah, in a heartbeat to watch a knockout game with the Euros. Pretty good seats, yeah. 1,000 last minute, yeah. I'd have dropped that in a heartbeat. Let me see. Let me post about this really quick.
Yo, we need to talk to Andre. Who the hell is this Archie Gray guy from Leeds, and why the hell is he being sold for 40 million?
I don't know. I heard.
I tweeted him like, yo, if he's going for 40 million, I mean, Araujo, De Jong, Koundé, they're all like in the 100 million category. Like, what the hell?
I don't know, bro. Did you see Austin's? I saw the move, and I was gonna tag Austin in it, but the Dewsbury Hall trade, the Dewsbury Hall and Modor, Jakob Modor,
the swap deal, yeah. But that's not happening anymore.
But if that were to happen, what's the logic in that fucking deal from Leicester's perspective? Why would you give up Dewsbury Hall?
It's not a straight swap though. They were gonna get money. Leicester, I think it was like 25 million plus the swap.
Well,
So which is like, of course, if it's a straight swap, it's outrageous. So that's why Romano had to like tweet like just to make be
Bro.
clear, lads. There's money involved. It's
yeah,
not
I was
just a
like,
straight
what
swap.
the fuck is this? I was like, what is this? This is a charity, bro? What are we doing? Just giving players away?
Yeah.
I'd take Dewsbury Hall at Arsenal as a depth player, dead ass. I
Really?
would 100% take him at Arsenal. Yep. I think he's like coming off the bench, bro. Man. Also, we had nobody coming off the bench that'd be like a game changer this past season. So maybe that's what it is. But I would love to have a player like that just offers a little bit of a spark. I like Dewsbury Hall.
But look at Chelsea's window. They're in talks for Dewsbury Hall. They signed that Fulham center back for free. Guayu for $6 million. This is some like Brentford level transfer window by them. They're trying to compete for top 4 under a new manager. Like, ain't looking good, bro.
You think Mark? He's going to Sevilla, so he's not gonna play. But
no, apparently. So what I've been told is that he's gonna do a preseason with Chelsea and then the other side. So like a loan is not definitive or guaranteed.
You think
he's like 4th choice striker? Like it's a weird move.
I mean, do you think he'll pan out at Chelsea? Is what I was going to ask.
In the short term, no.
But at all.
Listen, you and I both know the talent of Guayu. It just comes when you have a talent like that. What you need is consistent minutes. So that's why I think the plan for this season for Barcelona was to play consistently in Barca B, because Pau Victor was probably not going to continue, or if we do continue with him, probably sell him on. He's at that moment in his career now where he has a bit of experience. He just needs to get the minutes now to elevate his game. Is he going to get that at Chelsea if he stays there? I don't think so. If he gets a loan, can he develop? Sure. But I feel like in the end, Chelsea, what they'll do is I just had it written in the stars for him to be sold to some Spanish club for like 10 million in like 2-3 years. That's how I see it. Unless, Chelsea have a completely different mindset and they're going to like fully trust him to be like the reserve for Jackson next season, then maybe it could change. I don't think he's ready to be someone to rely upon. That's why I'm not too disappointed with his exit. A little reason why I'm disappointed is because he's going to Chelsea and that he's going to get loaned out. I'd rather him stay at Barcelona, renew your contract here with your club that you've grown up in, then we can loan you out. Why had to go to another club to get loaned out?
I know that shit made no sense to me. I was like, so he's going to Sevilla. He could have done that here. Like, I don't get it.
The money is, he's getting paid like $50K a week. He was on like not even $2,000 a week at Barcelona. But his new deal that we offered him, the same contract as Hector Ford, would have brought him to like $20K a week. So he's getting paid like almost triple at Chelsea. So I guess the money plus, them saying we're gonna start you and stuff, or you're gonna have a good chance of being an option. So maybe those things are
bro. I guess it's just weird. I don't know. I feel like he like took that shit personally, like not being a part of the first team this season. I don't know. It's goofy. All right, bro. I totally forgot about Discord. Let me share.
Thank you.
Oh man, I'm so out of it. Fucking.
You know what I'm pissed about? This freaking death sale, man. Fuming.
Why?
Because we were like a month away from getting 10 million.
Yeah.
And now we got nothing.
At least teams rate him. It could be worse.
So, well, PSV only rate him because he had a good season with them. Like, no one else was interested, obviously.
Yeah, but at least somebody rates him, bro, because he was looking bad coming out of Barca. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but we save on the wages, which is cool. Apparently, the sell-on clause as well is supposed to be very, very high. Which again, he's still young, so PSV might sell him in the future potentially. But yeah, the reports in Netherlands are saying that the sell-on clause is like very, very high, which again makes sense because we let him go for free.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I had such high hopes for Dest. I'm not even gonna lie.
As soon if you look at my video that I recorded, the news video after Dest did his injury, I'm like, that's it. We're not getting a single Euro for him because you have to look at it from you have to look from both sides. PSV are taking a massive gamble on him. We're coming back from an ACL, 50-50 come back fit or not, which again is a sad reality. You can do you can be a Verts where you come back and you're even better.
Yeah.
Or you can have, the 20 other examples where you come back and you're just not the same. So they are taking a gamble on their part. We're kind of taking a gamble too. But I wish that the club like had the variables in there, like, okay, if he comes back and he plays 20 games, you give us a couple million. I would have done like variables to reach that 10 million buy option. If he wins the title in 2 years, $1 million. But I guess the club are just banking on PSV selling him in the future. So
Yeah. I mean, look, it's the right club for him, I think. It's
oh,
just
for sure,
unfortunate.
It's in terms of
Ooh.
in terms of like moves for the three parties, PSV, Des himself, and Barcelona, it's perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just that could have been more, or should have been more. They were gonna buy it. They were gonna.
I know, bro, and we could have used the funds, to be honest. I 1,000%.
Well, the funds is not really that big a deal. It's more so about balancing the, because 10 million is not going to really help us in our adventure to sign players. But
no, but
it's
still,
about
yeah, the
balancing the
books in
and
general.
yeah.
He didn't try to dive on that, did he?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Switzerland come out of the gate swinging. Coming out of the gate swinging.
I got black.
It doesn't matter, man. We're gonna sign Nico this summer.
I pray, man. I pray. I mean, I was saying, the video I uploaded today was like the most positive news video I've uploaded in such a long time, because everything was just perfect to what a fan wants. It was like Nico's the priority now, even though Deco likes Luis Diaz. Midfield option is probably going to be Onana or Marino, with Kimmich being a third option, which again is fine.
I was hearing Kimmich to Arsenal was done. Now, or like apparently, did you see that stupid ass video, that TikTok that leaked on the timeline? You're gonna laugh when you see it. It's literally like it's like some famous. I don't think he's an agent. I think he's like an intermediary of some kind. But he's on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's recording this shit. He's got it on video. It's on speaker. They bleep out the club name, but it's a UK club and it's a German player. And by the context of the conversation, they were talking about the deal already being done. Like, I don't know. It was really weird.
On hand. I'm curious to see this video.
No, I don't. I gotta go find it, bro. I'll find it at halftime. But it's really weird, and people are just assuming it's Arsenal. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, Arteta does a really good job of not leaking shit.
So I'm not against the Kimmich signing per se. I was a lot under Xavi because he's just not the pivot that Xavi needs for his system. But now with the Deco, with Flick coming in, it's going to be a bit different. But I was against Kimmich for two reasons. One, because I thought Bayern Munich wanted a hefty price for him, like 50 million. Second of all, like I think I mentioned to you when I watched the Bayern in Germany All or Nothing documentaries on Amazon, you can see Kimmich behind the scene. He causes problems in a positive, from his mindset, it's a positive way. But from a neutral point of view, you're thinking, okay, you don't have to bring this up. You can say it in a better way and stuff like that. He's just very vocal on his opinions. So if you play like a bad pass, he'll say, yo, even though you're teammates and, you go to war together, he'll say, yo, you're shit. What is that pass? And if you're like in team meetings, he's like, yeah, we played shit. Jose didn't track back. He was looking ass. Austin was, picking up daisies on his own. Like, he'll be completely honest, but for the betterment of the team. But that kind of disrupts the environment, especially with Barcelona's environment where Xavi worked so hard in having that family connection crap. So that's why I was against him coming in. But apparently Bayern only want like 30 million for him. I'm like, you know what? If Flick wants him that badly, if he thinks he's the next best thing since sliced bread, I'll take a gamble on 30 million. I wouldn't go more than that because especially you can get him next year for free. I really don't want Bayern, turning us over again like they did with Lewandowski. They squeezed 45 million out of us for Lewandowski, which in the end benefited Barcelona, not only on goals.
We
on the
needed
pitch.
a goal scorer. Yeah,
not even that. Even off the field, merchandising, advertisement, he's the front and face of everything. So, he definitely helped us in that way as well. But I think paying more than, this is not for Kimmich, but for any player, paying more than 40 million for someone who's going to be free in a year's time, that's kind of like a medium player is different. Like if you have like a Mbappe or like an Araujo or a De Jong, for example, those ones you can probably ask a bit more because they're kind of talent, like they're like top players in their position. Where Kimmich he's good, but I wouldn't say he's at like top 5.
I agree. So, I would at 30 million's a good price. I think so too. The fucked up part about what you said about Kimmich too was, from my perspective, is I'm not gonna lie, bro. As a player, I was kind of like that. Like I would put it all out there sometimes. I wasn't scared to say shit.
I'm not judging
always the loudest person on the field, always.
Yeah, I'm not judging it at all. I think it's just the manner in which he does it, and the fact is that the players in Germany don't like that. So you have to, if you know that your teammates don't like that, you have to approach it differently. You can still keep that same mindset. Maybe you go up to people individually, say, "Hey, look, I'm going to talk about you in the team meeting if this scenario comes up, because I think it's something we can talk about." Blah blah. Not just blast it. Like I remember the Germany documentary. Like was like, anyone want to have any input? And it was like quiet for like a minute. He's like, please, guys, we want your opinions. And then Kimmich just goes, yeah, man, we're just shit. Blah, this guy's around. We couldn't talk back. we played 5 in the back in the second half. We were dreadful. Didn't work. He even goes to that flick as well a bit. That the setup wasn't right from the get go. So like that kind of stuff. Which again, I think there was a report that came out like a month ago where Barcelona conducted a search on Kim. I don't know if it's just haven't been Miguel, so he's like a bit hit and miss, but that Barcelona kind of conducted like a search into Kim because again, Xavi really wanted him, and they're like, yeah, he's a good player, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of attitude problems, stuff like that. It's like when you draft players, right? In NBA, NHL, you kind of do a background check on the person, how he is. So that's what they kind of did on Kimmich, and that's what they concluded, which you can tell from these documentaries. It's clear.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised he's lasted at Bayern as long as he has because of that. Usually those players that are really good, but they're super vocal, and not in a good way. It's like managers are the same way. You can get a lot out of them in like a 2-year time frame, a 3-year time frame, but after a while they kind of just wear on everybody. So you move them on. Like usually like every 2 or 3 seasons that those types of players just move to another club because the locker room can't handle it. But he's been at Bayern for a while, bro. And I don't know. I can't remember how long he was at Leipzig. I think it was it 2 seasons?
Did he go from Stuttgart or he went from Leipzig? Or was he Leipzig, Stuttgart, Bayern?
I'm pretty sure he was a Leipzig guy. Remember, because he was the start. He was the start of Bayern overhauling Leipzig.
Yeah, it wasn't just him as well. It was like Gnabry, and it was I think Sule was part of that kind of core group.
Fucking Nagelsmann was part. Yeah, like everybody, bro. Now Leimer, like all the Leipzig guys kind of moved over, but I think he was the start of that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he's been at Bayern as long as he has. If he's ruffling feathers. But it's just interesting. I don't know.
I just have Mikel Merino ahead of him just because there's only a year age difference, so you can't even really use that as a strong argument, I would say. But yeah, he knows. Oh, I click on there, I almost went. He knows the league, he knows the language, he knows everyone. So integration for him will be really easy. Where Kimmich will have to come to a new country, new language, and he only knows probably what Ter Stegen and Gundogan, and it's not gonna. He needs time to adjust. So with Merino, it's a bit easier, and he's also a tad bit cheaper as well. So.
Oh, that's a foul. No, all right.
Who's the referee? Is it Taylor?
No, it's what's his name?
The referee. So Gil Mentano and Hernandez got hooked and got sent home.
I saw that. Yeah, I was like, now people understand how bad it is in La Liga, bro. Holy shit.
The referee in the Hungary-Scotland game got sent home as well because apparently Scotland had I didn't watch the game, so I don't know. But Scotland apparently had like a clear penalty in the 80th minute, and they didn't give it VAR in the ref, so they got sent home as well.
Good, man. They have a high bar for these tournaments. Oh, was that Ndoye or no?
That is Ndoye, but I don't think that's really a shot.
It's not a shot on target, no.
Damn. Yeah. And then there's good news about the Joaos as well, that Barcelona don't want to spend any money on them. I'm like, that's just heaven. Do you mean? That's because I don't think either of them have done enough for us to really, pursue them.
Yeah, I agree.
I said I've been consistent in the fact that I would make maybe a bit of extra movement for Cancelo ahead of Felix. But yeah. We made some money from the Adel Ruiz transfer from Braga to Girona.
So Araujo is going to have a big role to play then next season potentially.
How so?
Julian?
Oh! I thought you meant Ronald.
No. I was like Julian. I think so.
Yeah.
I think he has to prove himself, but I think
yeah. So the plan for him is that he's going to do preseason, right? And then after that, it's going to be down to if Hansi Flick thinks he's good enough. And what I hear about the Spanish media, they talk about offers coming in, like
I don't know if that was a clear PK, simple coach. I don't know, man. It was difficult.
I think it was outside the box as well. To be fair,
it was difficult.
But I hate how the club portrays that. Like every time you see a report on a player's future, it's always if a good offer comes in, the situation will be valued. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. If I hired Jose to be my editor, and someone offered me let's say $10,000 to take him. Yes, I mean that's I like Jose. That's a ridiculous offer. So obviously,
news is news, Hoffman. News is news.
It's logical. So with Julian, it's kind of the same thing. Like they trust his loan was successful. They're gonna give him the go in preseason. If Flick likes him, he'll stay, and then barring an offer that comes in, all that crap. But unless he absolutely flops in preseason, I think he will be an option, which I think is good. Finally having, two natural, Barcelona have never had two natural right backs in centuries. Like it's always been like Roberto and Semedo, then it was Semedo on his own, and then now we have like Koundé. Before that, it was Dest on his own as well for 2 years. Then Mingueza had to come and shift over. Like we've never had two proper like natural right backs in forever. I think the last time was like what? Who was Danny Alves's backup? I don't even think we had a backup for Danny Alves back in the day. I know Adriano and
Adriano would have been it, yeah.
But Adriano was more so he was a left back. He was more so coverage for Jordi Alba, even though he put chips in that right back. But
Adriano could have been like the first inverted fullback if you really think about it. Like because he would cut in a lot, bro. He cut in a lot and shoot. Like he was kind of like that first wave of like inverted fullbacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know that doesn't count as a shot, by the way.
PG supposedly offering $250 million for Lamine Yamal. Bro, no. Listen, that's all just Catalan media. It's a slow news day, so they gotta say something to sell the papers.
Imagine PSG breaking their own record to sign another Barcelona player.
If that bid comes in, Barcelona will reject it, but that bid is not coming in.
But okay, so let me ask you this. Let's say an insane bid, 300 million comes in for Lamine Yamal. You take that?
No. You don't.
Lamine
Yamal is going to be, if he stays fit, hopefully, and on the trajectory that he's
a generational winger, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't sell those. He's not going to be, of course, Messi's level, because you and I will never see in our lifetime a player better than Messi. So all those Messi comparisons, all crap. It might be Messi the fact that, he'll be the best player in the world and, the face of the sport, sure. But
I actually think he's more Neymar-like than anything else. But
I agree.
In his movement, yeah,
I agree. And he's not much of a not as much flair as Neymar, but definitely like in the movement, the pace that he has as well, the way he dribbles.
Yeah,
yeah. So with Lamine Yamal, you take no risk. Same with Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati back in 2019, 2021, I wouldn't have sold him for anything as well, because that's the talent he was showing. Of course, now in hindsight, you're thinking, if that big came in, you accept it. But on the trajectory that Ansu Fati was going to, he's going to be on the same level, if not better than Lamine Yamal. But when you double tear your meniscus and then the surgery fails the first time, things turn out poorly, I guess.
Yeah, they do. Trying to make a play. Nope. Passes it back. We're going to see a lot of that today from him, I think.
This game is just going to be in the middle of the park. That's a good pass. Cross the block. So my uncle's on this side. I think he's he's behind this corner flag.
On Ricky Rodriguez's side? Nice.
Yeah, right here.
Bro, and somehow, I'm not even gonna lie. Who does he play for now? Genoa or something? Rodriguez is like someone that I only ever see him for international tournaments. I feel like I never see him.
No, he used to have a cracking card on FIFA. I think he was at Wolfsburg for a bit, and then he made some weird shock move to Torino, like out of nowhere. Because he's been at Wolfsburg for like a hot minute or two.
It's just a weird. I wonder what he's what his background is ethnically.
Okay, let's check. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Got Mario Gomez vibes. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Mario Gomez, bro, everyone's like, dude, why is his last name Gomez? Because he's not German, brother. He's Peruvian. Or he's half German, I guess you could say. But like, he looks like he would be German, to be honest, but he's half Peruvian.
Let's take a look here. So, he's born in Switzerland.
Okay, well, there you go.
Let's see.
Yes.
Jose is right again. So his father's Chilean.
There you go.
And his mother is Basque.
Wow, interesting. That's crazy. What a combination.
Basque country of Spain and a Chilean.
That is some football blood right there, through and through. Good Lord.
But he was born in Swiss.
Oh.
So. Terrible through ball. Should have went to the right side. If that player made the direct run.
What kind of ball is that? What are we doing?
Oh, so after Wolfsburg, he went to AC Milan. I remember that.
Yeah. I remember that move too.
Remember that card, that FIFA card. Hella nice.
But I remember like him going to Serie A and like disappearing, at least from my perspective. Granted, I don't watch as much Serie A as like the Bundesliga, but Al-Sharawi. How many tournaments has he seen with Italy now?
A lot. Oh my God, Monza trying to sign Szczesny. That's crazy.
Bro, there once upon a time I used to hype Szczesny. I'm not even gonna lie. Like he had some moments, man, as a keeper. But
LeBron James is opted out of his deal with the Lakers, but apparently they're gonna negotiate a new deal. Bro,
yeah, probably.
I think in our life, so I mentioned how Messi will never see a player like him in our lifetime. You know what else will ever see in our lifetime? A like top player in the sport, or like go conversation player in any sport playing with their son.
Yeah,
oh
that's
my Oh my god.
bro. But I'll be honest.
Somebody asked me what's the definition of longevity. I'm just gonna say LeBron James.
Imagine. Or did you see? I don't know if you saw Messi's son wants to play. His son Thiago wants to play with Lamine Yamal one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
And I was
possible.
like,
Though. They're only like a 4-year difference. You know
yeah,
that, right?
I was like,
Yeah.
that's not crazy. I was like, Lamine Yamal will be like what? I mean, by the time Thiago's in, let's say, late teens, close to 20. Oh, bruh, Di Lorenzo, what are you doing?
Scuffed it. Was he on side though? Let's see if he was on side first.
That's that. He's smoking on that Napoli pack right there. Good lord, bro.
Yeah, off. I
Yeah, they're
figured
off.
there's no way.
Yeah, they're off.
Good line by Swiss.
Swing and a miss.
How old is LeBron James? I think he's like 38 to 40. I'm assuming.
I want to say
39.
He's 40.
He's actually turns 40 this year. He turns.
I'm about to say, yeah. I want to say he's 40. He's up there.
I don't think it's possible for a football player to play with their son. Who's the oldest player? Like Pepe, I think he's 41. And by the way, your son has to be.
If he had a son that's at the same time Lamine Yamal was born, they'd be playing on the pitch together. 1000%.
No, but like in basketball, low key, you just have a bit of if your dad's LeBron James and you have a bit to you're gonna get drafted. He was drafted 55th by the Lakers, so like 55 teams over the course of 2 days passed up on Bronny James, right? I think the Lakers took him to make LeBron James happy. To be honest, I think.
Yeah. I know. I already saw some other players that they had passed on in order to get Bronny James. So it's like, yeah.
So that had a little bit of an incentive to it. Also, they gave him basketball. He's gonna come on for off the bench twice in a season, probably once with his dad just for the pictures and for the newspapers and stuff like that.
For the timeline. Yeah.
So it's a bit easier in basketball, I would say, than football. Even though both sports, of course, are professional, so it's going to be difficult. But
that's an interesting question, though. Like, could we ever see that at a high level, like a very elite level footballer playing with their son? That'd actually be pretty dope.
I can't see I'm talking.
Yamal needs to have kids early, and then maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not talking. It can't just be.
Hey, Philly Foden's got his third kid, bro. You never know.
I know this man's younger than me. Had his third kid. They get his first kid 19 or something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, maybe his son's a baller, and got some techers there, and they could actually play together. I don't know. You never know.
19, I was just playing FIFA all day, and this guy's a kid.
This man's got a full family. I was like, bro, I got one kid. Now my life's a little bit stressful at the moment, but I was like, 3? God damn. I was like, good lord.
But yeah, it has to be a good player, and then the son has to be all right. It can't just be I don't know. Who's a crap? Sergio Des having a kid, and then
easy.
Oh, Des is playing with this kid. It's gotta be someone of a bit of stature. That's what I mean. A bit of stature. I don't see it ever happening.
You know what the crazy part is? Des still starts for the Dutch national team. I think him and Dumfries are actually decently interchangeable.
Really? What about Frimpong?
Frimpong's a winger.
Yeah.
I think him and Serginho actually are probably very similar players, and Koeman will probably start either one of those in a winger position, but I think that him and Dumfries are actually kind of interchangeable. Good ball by Xhaka.
I thought he was going to shoot that.
Oh, come on. Why are we trying to play tiki-taka on the 18? Just someone fucking hit it.
Can't believe we lost on 10 million for Desta. That's been rent-free in my head for the rest of the
Hey, but 6 million for Mark Yu and Mikal Faye. I was hoping to get at least 10 for him, but it is what it is.
No, we're not selling it for 5. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, again, I was excited to try and get something. When the rumors were 15, I was like, oh, okay, Deco Masterclass incoming. Okay, no.
Oh, but I mean, United in for De Ligt.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great move for them.
Hey, so you're telling me? So I'm telling you, man. I watched a ton of YouTubers yesterday covering it because it was a big deal. But apparently, the two center backs that Arsenal are eyeing the most are Jules Koundé and Calafiori.
Really? Why do they need another center back? It's not their issue. You need a striker.
In that mindset where he's just I need amazing depth everywhere. I'm telling you, bro. He's about to go in his full blown Pep arc, 100%.
Hey, man, you want to bid 90 million?
Is there?
You want to bid 80, 90 million for Koundé? By all means, have a crack. He ain't gonna come cheap.
Yeah, he won't. I honestly think we'll probably go for someone like Calafiori before Koundé because he'll be a significantly cheaper. There's no way. Where's he at? Bologna? There's no way.
Yeah,
that they keep him. It's just not gonna happen.
Plus, spending money on the player that's best in the tournament is always a risky play.
Yeah.
James Rodriguez after the World Cup looked like the best thing since sliced bread. 3 loans later,
If
and he
he's
went to Everton.
signing, I think there's little risk. Oh,
Bolo
there's
in
no way.
through?
There's no way, bro. What a save! Was he on? Oh, he was. They didn't blow it off, bro.
You sure that surely would have
Holy
been?
shit!
Is that Xhaka with the shot?
No, I'm pretty sure that was who was that?
No flag. Let's see the replay again here. Same with the free kick, but he just let it go.
That was Freuler. No, he was on.
I think he was a bit off.
How did he miss?
What a
no,
save.
That was a great save, but it was like almost right at Donnarumma. You gotta find the corner, lad. Was that Embolo who shot that?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. I think this is his first start in the tournament.
Yeah, I think Shaqiri needs some rest.
What a save by Donnarumma, though. Shaqiri does not need a rest, bro. This man barely played in MLS. I'm telling you, man. He's trying to audition for some European team to come back. Did you hear that right before the tournament started? When he'd already left the Chicago Fire camp, he waited till he was out of the U.S. to say it, but he basically said he wants to come back to Europe. Like, I don't blame you, bro. I mean, I just don't know who's going to buy out your contract. I mean, you're making really good money, but I don't know. We'll see. Switzerland could be up 1-0 right now. They could legitimately be up 1-0.
In my betting pool for work, I just picked all the favorites as I'm already in second place. Just gotta try to hold my position because everyone else got a gamble in front of me. I think the guy ahead of me, I can see who he picked. He picked all the favorites too, so I'm just gonna stay on par with him. I'll take the second place prize.
Bro, and Ndoye already hit it. He already hit his over on shots.
Beautiful. What do we need now? Donnarumma.
One
saves?
more. Sorry, yeah, 2 more Donnarumma saves and 1 grounded Xhaka shot, just in general, and we're good. And we're good.
And that Donnarumma save is gonna happen. Just one of those Xhaka take. If this goes into extra time like we think it will, he'll definitely have a crack at some point.
I think in order for it to go to extra time, Italy needs to get one here. Oh, Akanji's pissed, bro.
That was Chiesa as well. I'm thinking Italian Mafia is gonna come in the TikTok
maybe. He doesn't look the same, man.
He knows about the thing as well. He's gonna do some nasty celebration if he scores. Oh, I think Summer was saving it as a P roller. Yeah, he had that covered.
Bro, there was a time at when he was probably when Ronaldo was still at Juve, where I would have taken Chiesa at Barca in a heartbeat. Pre-injury.
Everyone looks good in their prime. Just who it's all about consistency. Who's better after their prime?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Chiesa was so much hype.
But look at all the best players in each tournament always at 10 to flop. Who was the best player of the World Cup? Enzo, maybe the surprise one that was available.
Bro, what a deal by Benfica. Like, think about it. Like, what do they buy him for?
Like 120
million? No, they bought him.
They bought him for I think it was like 14 or something like that.
I thought it was 20 with add-ons, but either way, let's say it was 14 to 20 million. And then sold him for 120, I think less than a year later or a year and a half later. Bro, that's insane. That's wild. Chelsea got absolutely finessed.
Who was the best player at the Euro 2020? I guess it was Donnarumma. He made the move from EC to PSG for free. So I mean, that's really no risk there.
No,
who's
no
the
risk
there. Who's the surprise player of the 2018 World Cup? I can't remember. It was the one with France won.
The surprise player?
Like the surprise player that everyone wanted. Like there's always that one player. Like, in the World Cup 2014.
I know Mexico, Chucky Lozano got a lot of hype, but
that's a good show. I think he was kind of top 3. He was definitely there for sure.
But 2018. I remember Germany flopping hard.
Belgium. De Bruyne was already at
I don't know, at France. There's a lot of Kanté and Mbappe hype, a lot of Pogba hype. I don't remember any like a low-key player.
No, it has to be a player that's at an I club that you can get a transfer going for. There's always one player. I'm sure there's someone that we'll think about later on. And then 2016 Euros, it was all about Renato Sanchez. What happened to him?
Unlucky. Nobody there.
2016 was
and Ndoye's getting mixy. This man's getting in there. Nobody's there. 2018 World Cup is it's a good shout.
2016 was definitely Renato Sanchez. All the hype around him. Then Bayern ended up spending 30 million on him, and look what happened with him. 2014 James Rodriguez. 2012 Euros. Who's the hype player at the Euros? To be honest, it might have been Jordi Alba. I think Barcelona signed him before the Euro as well, but he was kind of like the rising star, so to speak.
Isn't it crazy? I was looking to see who was the best young player at the 2018 World Cup. It was Mbappe. it was Mbappe. Yeah, that one's tough. I mean,
There's someone we'll think about it later. 2010 World Cup. Who's but 2010? It was all kind of about Diego Forlan and Wesley Sneijder.
yeah. I
But yeah,
mean,
point
2010 was
being,
also just all about Spain. I mean,
yeah. Point being, Kai Fury, it's gonna be a risk with him because yes, he's had a good season. He had a great Euros for Italy. So
that's not a foul on Embolo. Yeah, this
and
ref.
Moyo Ezekiel, he's suspended for this game, right? He's not even playing.
What ref is this, by the way? We've seen him before.
Let me check.
We've seen this ref. He's got crazy eyes. Simon Marciniak. Simon Marciniak. I mean, I think that's the crazy eye ref I'm talking about. SZYMON.
Oh, it's him. He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. The Euros got to catching up to do with what Copa America has done for us so far. Really? I think there's been like one or two bad days for the Euros, mainly the days where England fucking plays. But like, I don't know. Some of the early stage Euros hype was insane, bro. Like, there were 10 goals in the first like 2 or 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, Germany was like a 5-1, but like,
Copa America, you kind of get what you expect with the score line. Like Uruguay winning, what was it, 4-5-0 the other day? That's like a 10-0 in the Euros,
Yeah, that's true. And like Brazil finally turning up yesterday.
Still conceding though.
Still conceding. Yeah, but it is Paraguay. Paraguay has a couple ballers, I won't rate Almiron, but Enciso I think is good.
I was talking to my Uruguayan friend the other day. He's like, "Yo, man, we're coming for you." I'm like, "Look, man, a Uruguay Argentina final is the only thing that scares me." I'm like, at the end of the day, you've conceded, we have it, so hold that.
Uruguay is scary, bro. I'm telling you. Under Bielsa, I don't know what it is, man. I
was telling my friend too, like Bielsa's Argentinian. No worry, he'll bless his.
But
if you don't know, Bielsa actually doesn't like Argentina. Like he lives in Uruguay. Yeah, I think he lived in Uruguay before he even got the job there.
That's wild. That's wild. That's a good ball. If Emilio gets there, nope. Back to Ndoye. Get across in, lad. Oh.
You jack a couple of box? There he is. Have a crack?
Nah, but he won't have a crack at it.
If he's in space, he would have.
England is all you need to backtrack the hype of the Euro. Yeah. Oh, he hit it. It's Ricky Rodriguez well over. Skeleton, what's good? What's good? Yeah, bro. England, I'll be honest, man. That game's what, tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah, that game's tomorrow. I have no predictions for that game because honestly, I have no idea who's going to show up, and I don't know how Southgate's going to adjust.
I'm just on my timeline right now. I've seen Sky Sports tweet who would you start left back: Trippier, Joe Gomez, or Bukayo Saka.
Bro, I get the idea. I know Saka doesn't want to play left back, but you need a left footer back there. You just do. Like, you need overlaps. You can't put your left winger on an island. You just can't. And that's why I don't blame Foden at all. Like, it is literally Southgate's tactics that are kind of fucking him on that position. Mm-hmm. But with that said, like I don't know, bro. Like, how are you not prepared for this? How did you not bring anyone else besides like Trippier? Like, he brought Luke Shaw. Is Luke Shaw not ready?
He's supposed to be fit for this upcoming game.
I don't know. I might start Luke Shaw, bro, because you need a left footer over there. Like, also, why did he not bring Mitchell? Why did he not call him up?
Oh no, yeah, call Ben Chilwell. There's so many options, and you only just pick the.
I would not have done. I don't rate Chilwell at all, but like Tyreek Mitchell, bro, easily. Like if you're gonna bring Wharton from Crystal Palace, like look at Mitchell. I don't get why he didn't do that. It didn't make sense to me, but he also hasn't played Wharton at all. But I don't know. I don't know why you call some of these players up. Also, like Mitchell and Gahey together in the back line. I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the whole plan was to survive the group stages without Luke Shaw, that he'd be fit. Because he was on he was fit and on the bench for the who was their last game against Slovenia? I think it was their last game. So he was on the bench there. So I think their plan is to start him then. Unless, because again, a lot of reports are like, oh, who do we start? Saka, Konza or Joe Gomez. So maybe he's not going to be fit for that first game against Slovakia. But if England progress, then
Yeah.
he should be fit. If he doesn't, if let's say England gets to the final, which they should, and he does not play at all, that would be the biggest blunder from a manager I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even kidding. Oh, he'll be fit and then just doesn't play at all.
It'd be weird, bro.
Gets a medal as well if they win it.
How much of a meltdown is there if England goes out, let's say in the PKs tomorrow?
Jose.
How much of a meltdown on time?
I'm not even kidding. You know what I would do? I would buy the fattest popcorn tub I can find and just spam reactions for the whole night.
Man, just sit there.
You know that everyone's reacted to that.
It's gonna be wild, bro. I'd be sitting there ready. I mean, Goldbridge just needs to stay online for a few hours and just rant. I would sit there with you and just sit there with my popcorn.
A live stream us just reacting to all their.
Bro, I'm serious, man. He needs to. His videos for Southgate out are amazing. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're so spot on, bro. Honestly, I firmly believe Mark Goldbridge would do more with this England squad than Southgate ever could.
This is the one time I've seen like all English fans like unanimous in the fact that what he's doing is wrong. We should have width and have balance. Like everyone's saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, bro. He is the Greg Berhalter of England, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Play terrorist football. That's a foul and a yellow. Damn, my man Marciniak been working out. Goddamn. Barella. Nico. That's Andre's boy, bro. His man loves Nico Barella. I mean, rightfully so. Man's the pride of Inter. I don't really have an Italian like a Serie A team, but if I did, I feel like it'd be Juve.
Mine's always been Inter, mainly because of the Argentines back in the day.
I've heard a lot of people say that. You know what's crazy, bro? Especially the Argentines back in the day. So many Argentines are like, in general, right? Are just kind of like, how do I say this, bro? They're just. Oh, here we go. No, turn it back, bro. Shaka. Oh man, Rodriguez looking for the service, doesn't get there. Goes back to Shaka. Ah man, the move's gone. I was gonna say, I mean, so many Argentines are like just absolute dogs, bro, and like their personalities kind of show it through and through.
Back in the day, Diego Molito, Cambiaso, Walter,
but they all
Samuel.
Kind of the same too, right? You know what I mean? Like they're all kind of like just almost like rugged in their look, long hair. You know who's the exact opposite? Zanetti. This man was jersey tucked, fucking. Oh, Switzerland scores here.
Baby face.
Yeah, baby face, clean shave, the hair parted to the side. I had a lot of respect for that man, for Zanetti. He was a captain's captain. Golazo. Boom!
Ooh!
Goal. Switzerland up 1-0. That's what we needed. Wow. Italy has to come out of their shell. 1,000% has to come out of their shell. Freuler with the goal. Man, it should have been Shaka, though, bro. So bullshit. What a goal. I know, bro. The whole run of play from the back, cutting right through the middle, finding the runner. Italy. Not the start they want. And Donnarumma is still sitting. He ended up getting that one save, by the way. Still sitting at. Yeah, still sitting at that one save. But this has been coming. Anybody watching this game? This has been coming. Oh, I kind of hit the. I mean, Donnarumma might have been able to save that. Boom.
I thought Mancini was gonna block it. To be honest,
yeah, I thought so too. But near post, kind of might have been able to get the foot save on it. I mean, it's a good hit. It's a good hit. Mancini actually might have taken that in. I think it hit the inside of his thigh, and that's what made it difficult for Donnarumma. Bro, I like Donnarumma. I know he was the wasn't he the MVP, or was he the MVP, or what was he the man for the last Euros? He was the player of the tournament.
Yep.
I think he's. Do you rate Donnarumma? Would you take him at Barcelona? Because I wouldn't. I'll be honest.
I think he's like he's not an upgrade from Ter Stegen. I think he's on the same level. So that's why I wouldn't like pursue him, so to speak, like money wise, and Ben Ter Stegen as well. But good goalkeeper. And I think he's still, again, he's still super young, so has a lot of room to grow still.
Yeah.
Remember, he was coming through the Milan Academy at like Lemon Yamal age, like 16, 17, stuff like that. Let me actually just check how old he actually is.
I just think, yeah, he's young. He's young. I just think
25. He's been around for a minute.
He has been around for a minute. I just think Donnarumma, to me, I don't know if it's his physique. I'm not sure, but I feel like sometimes the goals that he lets in might be because he can't get down fast enough. I don't know what it is. Like sometimes it's near post. I mean, I don't know. He's a good keeper. Don't get me wrong. But there are times when I saw when PSG signed him and they were debating between him and Navas, I feel like there were times where I would have taken Navas.
Yeah, I mean, he's someone who struggles a lot in big games. If you look at the big moments, so especially in his PSG time, giving it away against Madrid and getting knocked out. Even the last game against Dortmund, he made a mistake. So look at your boy Sakiri warming up. He's gonna come on and score a banger. So yeah, I think he's in those big moments. He doesn't really, turned up for club. I guess country wise, he has because he won the player of the tournament at the last Euros.
Yeah. Because AC Milan was also like in a weird spot when he was there. They weren't as good as they are now. I mean, even now they're still not great, but they've gotten better. Barella, Di Lorenzo. Man, I know IFTV right now must be freaking the fuck out. They get so. Have you seen that channel, IFTV? The
Italian
football TV. Yeah, bro. They get emotional. Like it's not even like upset, like AFTV or anything. It's like a couple of their hosts are like sad when shit like this happens. Like I'm like, damn. Because I remember I remember watching them for the last Italy game, and like even when they went on to get the equalizer late, they weren't even that happy. Like everybody else was cheering around them, and they were just like all pissed off still. I'm like, bro, y'all are through. If Shaqiri comes on and scores the game winner, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. The only thing banging about Shaqiri are his calves, bro. That's it. Outside of that, he's up there with Morata for a player that just continues to fail upwards. Bro, you know who was not in this team that that kind of fell off out of nowhere was who was the holding mid for Italy? It was Locatelli.
He wasn't called up. That was like kind of the big surprise in their list because he had an all right season with Juventus. A lot of Italy fans
But do you remember that hype for Locatelli? Like
yeah. There you go. He was the one from the 2021 Euro. Remember, he was at where was he at? Oh, he did that team where Tonali was at Brescia or something like that.
Brescia, yeah.
Yeah, he was there. And then remember, Milan were in for him, Barcelona, Arsenal.
No, he was at Sassuolo.
Was it Sassuolo?
Yeah, okay. It was Sassuolo. It was Sassuolo with Raspadori. Yeah. So, Sassuolo, and he was gonna make the move somewhere. They just didn't know where. What giant club was gonna land him, and then he stays in the Serie A. I was like, that's kind of lukewarm, but sure. Oh shit. Oh no. Di Lorenzo just went down out of nowhere. I don't know if he got hurt. Do you think he did? I think he just slipped. And he's trying to make it look like he might have like twisted something. That's a good ball. Good finish. Good ball. Good finish. Who's the coach of Switzerland?
I've seen his face. I don't remember his name.
Oh, Yaki. Okay. He looks just like Niko Kovac. I'm not even going to lie. He looks just like Nico.
Oh, is John Luis on the coaching staff for Italy?
I don't know. But homie looks just like Nico.
Could be there just for vibes.
Morata, the offside king, bro. Morata is he's a really funny striker. Just like if you look at his entire career and just like where he's been, how much hype he's had, his highs and his lows. And as much as like people don't rate him, he still somehow in big moments does find a way to get the goal.
So on my timeline, you're telling me there's no place for Locatelli in this Italian midfield. I'm sorry, but you're not having him in here is blasphemy.
Yeah.
Right
I
on
mean,
cue.
and that's where the goals are coming from, and the goal in this game specifically. They could have used, because right now, who's Italy starting next to? It's Cristante, Fagioli, and Barella. But if you had Locatelli, you could legitimately run a different version of this 4-3-3, or run a 4-2-3-1 and give Barella and Fagioli a little more room. But I also didn't watch a lot of Locatelli this past season. I didn't watch a lot of Juve this past season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, get a first touch, lad.
Yeah, City doesn't have the juice anymore, unfortunately.
Freuler. They're just drawing him out at this point. Well, I mean, shit, lads, we might get a 1-0. Like, Italy haven't really even threatened that much. I mean, Spalletti's gonna have to make a change. I don't know who it's gonna be, but you're gonna have to make a change. Look at this bench. I mean, Pellegrini, sure. Raspadori would be interesting. But like, he doesn't have a ton of game changers on this.
Yeah.
Why did Jorginho not start in this game?
No. They always like to change stuff, and especially knockout. This is not the time to tinker. You just gotta keep it consistent. So
Yeah, it's just weird. In a knockout game, like, yeah, you take off the holding mid who's been starting for you the whole group stage. It's just weird. Maybe he saw a mismatch. I don't know. Nothing too flashy this season enough to get Champions League. Locatelli would start in the squad. Yeah. I think he would. Purely out of just numbers. Like, they don't really have another holding mid like him. Not even Jorginho. Jorginho's more of a possession holding mid. He's not like a physical player to break up counterattacks and whatnot to the middle of the park. Oh. Woo! What a hit by Reader. Look at this. Damn.
That hit the post?
What a save by Donnarumma. It got close, bro. Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah, hit the post. Yeah. Hand to the post.
Woo! What a save. Yeah, you're good. Thanks, babe. Damn. What a hit. Shaka with the header.
I'm just thinking that. Here comes the shot on target.
When that ball.
And that's a Donnarumma save as well, so definitely your pick there.
That definitely counts. Yeah, that definitely counts. That definitely counts. Bro, Ndoye hit the over on this shit. Easy. Yeah, I was like back in Vargas in the first Switzerland game of the groups. I should have been on Ndoye. Yeah, honestly, if you're an Italy fan right now, you're very worried. You're very worried. This team is not, minus like a one little moment from Chiesa, like 20 minutes into the first half. It really hasn't been anything.
Mm-hmm.
Clear. And it's Switzerland. It's not like you're getting bossed by France or some shit. This is the Swiss, bro. Oh, and Ndoye. Corner kick. Calafiori's like, nah. Oh. So he didn't touch it. But then wouldn't that be a foul? Yeah, he didn't touch that. That's crazy. Calafiori did not touch it. If the Swiss go up 2-0 at any point in this game before Italy score, it's over. I'm going to say that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Donnarumma, did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, he like yanked him.
Kind of just dove there a bit.
He did die, but like when he got up, like he picked him up, but they were talking to each other, and like he yanked his fucking arm out of the way. Like, good lord. I fuck with those vibes. Bro, it's funny, late last night I was up kind of late. and I was doing some work, and then like my cousins like jumped into a Discord with me while I was doing shit. They were just hanging out, drinking, doing whatever. And we were chatting football, and the subject came up of like what old Barcelona player would best describe your playing style? I was like, man, that's a great question, bro. I think for me, it has to be Mascherano. I think by far. I can't think of another player that really describes it.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like
go ball. You gotta go ball then. Come on now. Okay.
Yeah, someone who I actually started off as a holding mid and became a center back over time, and I was always aggressive. I think Mascherano is. Yeah, I can't think of another one that I think would suit me really. Puyol would be great, but I think I had. I'll be honest, I think I had a better touch than Puyol, but Puyol's a great defender. But who would yours be?
I think for me, dare I say it,
bro? Oh, hold on! Don't say some crazy shit. Like,
yeah, Messi. Whoa.
Hey, easy.
I would say for me, it would be Sergio Roberto, someone who's versatile, can play at an okay level on all positions, and just has a bunch of heart.
Fair, bro.
That's how I would put it. I don't really see anyone else. That's how I describe myself. Someone with who has the ability, can put a shift in every position. Of course, one or two where I'm like the best at. A lot of heart, a lot of fight. Anyone else?
I'm trying to think of somebody else who resembles that.
I think for me as a striker, my pick would be Paco Alcácer. Just reliable guy off the bench, come in, score a couple of goals. Let rest up Suarez, whoever that is, and then come in some games. And
I remember there being some hype when Paco got signed. You remember that?
Yeah,
there was a little bit of hype. Homie was gonna say, if you say Messi, I'm out. Bro, if anybody says Messi, it's like there's no fucking way. Although I will say, my cousin almost to a T, bro, body shape and all, Boosie, like gangly motherfucker, long legs, like looks like a giraffe out there, and like has like low key had a touch, like not fast, could never track back. I would never expect him to track back. But still, like, could hold possession really well and find the passes that you need to break lines. I felt like he was Boosie through and through. But Boosie, if he talked hella shit. Like Boosie, if he was super loud. I just thought it was an interesting question. All right, man, this is where my picks are right now. It's not bad. I just need Xhaka to get, and this was a safe bet, and he just hasn't taken any chances from fucking outside the box.
It'll come.
I need one. I need
one shot, not even on target, just a shot. So you're good.
Bro. I need one banger from Xhaka. I need one. But let's do my pickups for Germany. I got a feeling that man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have this German T-shirt, this national team T-shirt. It's not a kit, but it's like a T-shirt. I almost wore that shit on stream today, but I had a feeling I was gonna jinx them with you being here.
I'm feeling Danish later.
You know what, bro? We made that. I don't know if you remember this. We made that pick for Højlund to get goals. Look at this shit. 2.5, and he's done nothing.
Oh, that was a pick for the whole tournament?
For the whole tournament.
Oh.
Imagine he scores like a hat trick today. He just gets all three. I wouldn't even be mad if Germany went out on that. if I won the bet on Højlund, I'd be like, whatever, that's fine. That's totally okay.
Was I doing that with you? I don't remember doing picks for the tournament.
Yeah, it was before the first stream we ever did. Right before the Germany game, before the game opened up. Bro, actually, let's do a little parlay for the Copa America games tonight too. We could probably throw them all in.
Oh, both my teams playing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Both my teams qualifying? Yes, sir. Yes,
bro,
sir.
I'll be watching both y'all streams. So on this channel tonight, Gavincho's gonna go live. But I how do you feel about this Peru game tonight? Because I'll be honest, Peru's gonna manhandle the shit out of y'all. I'll be dead ass, bro. They're gonna throw bows, knees, everything. Like
I'm smelling.
I think 1-0
for Argentina. Well, there's no Messi today, so
I say 1-0 Argentina, and it's gonna be like a dirty game. Like I really think it's gonna be that type of that.
I think we just need. Game. I think we just need a draw to secure first place. But if we lose, we just hope that Canada does not win by like a considerable amount. But to be honest, with how the quarterfinals works in Copa America, second place is not really the end of the world. If I'm being completely honest,
it's not. But like, you expect Argentina to win this group.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I think, like, look at it. We expected Argentina to face the second place of the next group, which we thought was going to be Mexico, but now could be Venezuela or Ecuador or whatever. So it's not that big of a deal, if I'm being completely honest. But I think both my teams tonight are going to win 1-0. I feel like Canada's going to win 1-0. I feel like Argentina's going to win 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no Messi tonight. It's not only an opportunity that where you can see from one side Argentina being vulnerable, but from another side for other players to step up and show what they've got. Garnacho, apparently people think he doesn't start because he likes Ronaldo. He likes Ronaldo so much and all this stuff. But he's gonna get his chance tonight. We'll see. We'll see how he cracks on.
It's gonna be Lautaro again, though. It's gonna be some bullshit goal, but Lautaro.
I don't know when Lautaro Martinez starts. He just, I genuinely think Jose. He's just a Higuain 2.0 for Argentina. For Argentina,
honestly, even for Inter, he's not as clinical as you want in a striker. Like when there was those
he's
rumors
really for Inter though. I think like link-up play and ability-wise, dribbling,
yeah. But remember
play.
those rumors like a year or two ago when I mean they were ramping up for Barcelona too, but there were even like Arsenal rumors, and I was like, if I'm Barcelona, I would not drop a bag on Lautaro.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'll be honest.
Funnily enough, I was watching. I was talking with one of my friends yesterday, and we're looking at my old videos. It was just, reality check. And I remember the first videos I was making was talking about Lautaro 100 million bid from Barcelona during COVID as well. And I'm just there like, we've dodged a massive bullet here. Bloody hell. He turned out to be a good player. I was saying in the videos, like, I'd rather spend 30 million on Timo Werner than 100 on Lautaro. And I said in the video that I feel like both will flop in the end. I'm like, oh my God, I was 50% right.
Yeah, you're 50% right. You were 1,000% half right. I will say that. Canada versus Venezuela, Argentina versus Venezuela. Which one sounds more enticing?
Definitely Canada versus Venezuela. I think, again, Argentina, I told you this, they're in the final. It's just about who
honestly, bro, I could see Venezuela beating Canada.
I can see that too. I think that's a 50-50 game.
It's crazy.
I'm still the hype and bandwagon. I said it. I tweeted 10 minutes after in the first game. Argentina, Canada semifinal. I can see it now. I can see it now.
I can see Argentina. I can see Argentina.
I've been spamming it. I've been saying it. I'm telling you. This is, of course, I think for Argentina, it's guaranteed. And for Canada, it's whoever they come down to facing. It's going to be a 50-50. Where they face Ecuador, Venezuela, maybe even Mexico, wherever the case may be.
Yeah, because Venezuela probably top in the group. They're probably going to top it.
What is the standing in that group? Let me actually check.
It's...
So Venezuela first, honestly, Ecuador, Mexico. So yeah, it can still flip a lot of ways.
It's so fucking depressing, bro. I honestly, I know everybody was tweeting in the group chat and shit, and Andre too, man. He pisses me off. He's so upbeat about it. This is why I don't talk about Mexico, bro. This is exactly why I don't talk about this fucking team, because it's annoying. Bro, just imagine, imagine year over year, you have generations of good players coming through. And it doesn't matter. You're never going to do anything. You're always going to find a way to bottle it. Every fucking time. I just can't, bro.
I've been supporting Barcelona for the past 10 years. I mean,
no, but before that, right? I know as a Barcelona fan, there's been some layers of success. Yeah. There's none of that for Mexico, bro. And at the national team level too, Argentina forever could not win anything, even with Messi forever. But eventually, right, light at the end of the tunnel. None of that shit with Mexico. None of it. It's with the U.S., it's never going to happen. U.S., it's never going to happen.
Mexico kind of, I think for Mexico to win something, they need a team, hear me out for a second, like Canada, in the sense that they have good players in each position that play in Europe, and then it's down to really, motivation, manager, and stuff like that. That's what Mexico first needs to do. The fact that I only know about 4 or 5 Mexico players.
You're actually right. You're actually right about that. The players we called up were trash.
I remember back in 2014, 2010 World Cup, I could name you the whole entire Mexico starting lineup. Now I could say Edson Alvarez and Chicharito being called up. I mean, that's
bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Mochoa's not there.
Montes, that's pretty much all I know. I only know Romo because he came in and he didn't like him.
And now there's now rumors with the tournament, right? That's how it always works. There's rumors of some of them going off to Europe, but it's so many of them have come back from Europe to play in Liga MX. I'm like, for fucking what, man? Have some ambition. Go overseas, do what the U.S. and Canada are doing, test yourselves, and it benefits the national
team. Look at America. They have a good example of a squad that's, I think Canada and America are very similar in the developments of their teams. Of course, America had more success in their team. They made the more World Cups, of course. But Canada now kind of getting on that level where 11 wise, comparing each player, it's almost bang even with, who's playing at a high level, who's competing in Europe, making a name for themselves, all that stuff. So,
yeah.
That's why I told you in the preview, I said, Canada, they got good players. It's Cody just got moved to Marseille. Bombito is now going to, where's he going? He's going somewhere in France. And again, after that one game against Argentina, which tells you enough about how good these players are. They just need that bit of a main stage. It's kind of the same thing with Savio. Savio going from Girona to Man City. Savio is gonna light the Premier League up like no tomorrow. No Premier League fan knows who
he
Savio
looks
is.
so good in Copa America. He looks so good, bro.
Jose, he's gonna be playing under fucking Pep as well. Not just they'll have two true
wingers for the first time in how many years?
I know. He's not going to go play for Gary O'Neill or Lopetegui or Iraola. He's going to play for Pep.
He's going to have Savio and Doku as the wingers on the outside.
Lord have mercy on that Premier League.
I know, bro. Trust me. I was like, man, everyone's like, Arsenal going to win.
No one in the
Premier
League.
We're not going to wait till Pep's gone.
This is why, low key, I've been thinking about and excited about making our prediction video for the upcoming Premier League. Not only for signings, but also for like the teams. I'm just going to lay it all out there. I'm gonna be like, yo, Savio's gonna light the whole thing on fire. If Guayu's there, he's gonna get 20 goals. It's just to shine the ball knowledge on all these Premier League fans who just stay in England and don't branch out. They're getting Savio. I don't even know how much they got for Savio for. Was it like?
It was undisclosed. It was undisclosed because of the fact that there was like an internal, transfer.
There's surely got to be a fee with. Let me see if there's anything out there.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it was rumored to be this, but no one could confirm it because it was undisclosed.
I'll take a rumor fee. Just give me something. According to Sports Witness, Man City spent around 30 million for Savio.
Honestly, I would have taken Savio for 30.
I would take it for 30 as well. I was saying at the time that he was a good deal. Just that I wouldn't have sold Rafinha to bring him in. That was my thing. And again, for Savio moving from Girona to Barcelona, there is a risk because, like I've said, I'll say consistent about all these Girona players. This is the one good season. Whether it's Dove, Big, Savio, Eric Garcia, I'll throw in that category as well. Angel Herrera, Jan Couto, Alex Garcia put aside. He's been consistent in La Liga for quite some time. But those players is all their first good season. So no matter where they go, where they play, it's going to be a risk if you spend hefty money on him. So I was always saying we were linked a lot with Savio from like November to February before he made that move to Man City. And I was saying, look, you can get Savio. That's cool. I think he's a good player, someone who can grow. But you don't spend this amount of money on him and you don't sell Rafinha for him because those two are just too big of a risk that you cannot go for fully.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. By the way, Honda in chat, are you laughing at Doku, bro? Doku, first of all, looking fire. He's carrying the whole Belgium side by his fucking self. I'll be honest. Like, there's not a single other player that like looks as prolific as Doku looks right now. And the only thing that's missing from Doku's game is finishing. In my opinion, the cutting ability, the speed. He is a pure winger that is young. And another season under Pep, combine that with Savio, bro. Man City are going to look diff. And what's crazy is KDB probably won't even start for City this next season.
You don't think so? One second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pick up a package.
Oh, you're good. I think I'm going to do shots attempted, bro. It's a higher payout. Chat, give me some help, bro. Honda, give me some help on this one. No, I'm laughing at how he's going to cook. Oh, my God. Yeah, bro, facts. Like it's crazy that Man City will get even better this season. They'll get even better. Like Arsenal need to level up tremendously, bro. Like I can't even say it. We need to level up tremendously to compete with City, despite the fact that we set a record for how many points we got in a season. Okay, what are we looking at? So we're looking at Germany and probably Copa America. I'm gonna do a parlay for tonight. I'm going to do the second game for the Euros today, Germany versus Denmark, get some picks in, and I'm going to layer on some of the Copa America picks to create a parlay. So let's do it, bro. I think Musiala getting 3 shots attempted, not a bad pick. I got to believe Kai Havertz is going to start this game. I have to believe he's going to start this game.
Who's starting?
I think Kai over Füllkrug.
You think Kai started? I'm hearing that Füllkrug's gonna start.
I mean, he might. That's
the rumor in Germany.
Well, maybe I back off Kai then. I don't trust Füllkrug at all, bro. I've watched too much of him at Dortmund. And I'm never impressed. He might score too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm never impressed. Gundo to get 1 shot on target.
He
It's a
is.
tough one.
He does. He got a
He
shot in
plays
the
high
first
off the
game.
pitch. I mean, like
He got a goal in the first second game. Got I think like 2 or 3 shots in the first game. One shot. I mean, that's not a bad pick. You seen this video that's been leaked by the way in Spain training?
no.
It's a video of like the players and stuff training, and you can hear just pure audio what they're talking about. Jose Lu and Nacho, Madrid boys, and Jose Lu went to Saudi. They actually both went to Saudi. What am I talking about? They both went up to Lamine Yamal. They're like, "Oh, you don't like the number 27 anymore, huh?" Because Lamine Yamal said yesterday that he'll take the number 10.
Yeah.
And then Pedri he's like, "Nico, you have to change your number to 10. We can't have 3 number 10s on the same team at Barcelona." And then Ferran goes to Nico. He's like, "You can't wear number 10 with the hair that you have at Barcelona."
Oh my god. I'm telling you, bro, it's happening. It's happening, bro. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be so fucking happy. I'm gonna be so happy when it's announced. I'm gonna be giddy as shit, bro.
Bro,
2 legit wingers.
the last
Man.
time that I was like gassed for, like, watching TikToks about making it my wallpaper, like it was Kunde. This for
Yeah.
me is on that same level. Like
Yeah.
I would do wonders for this.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
bro. And you think
It's
Hoyland
fine.
gets a shot on target or 2 shots on target?
Hell no, he's been stinky, man.
I know, man.
How many shots he has in this freaking tournament?
No, hardly any.
Yeah.
Hardly any.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the game, lad. Sorry. I'll keep doing this in the background.
Yeah, he'll keep us posted.
Oh my god.
What?
They're in the box. Oh my
Vargas!
god.
Oh my god!
Oh, holy shit.
Why does it make us like Kamaka?
Kamaka just came on. He's like, what the fuck just happened?
Did he not start the game?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, no, he did. Sorry. He did.
Yeah.
He did. That's how irrelevant Kamaka was. I didn't even know he fucking started the game for Italy. Oh,
I'm just checking my pool for work. Thank
bro,
God,
by the way, I had made a bet on Vargas to do just this in like one of the earlier group stage games, and he waits till the knockouts to pull this out of his hat. Bro, look at this.
It's just, first of all, okay, finish is great, but Italy's tracking defensively has been fucking horrendous.
My god, man. I can't believe he just did that.
Yeah,
what a fucking hit.
You know what? I was gonna go Switzerland in the pool, but like, you know what? You're second place. Don't take any risks. Just pick what everyone else is picking. Italy. Imagine I picked Swiss. I would be guaranteed first place, I think. I was doing I was editing some content for work, and the guys that we have that do our prediction videos, they were both saying that we're betting on Swiss because the money, value wise is too good, and plus they've been better this tournament. They're like, oh, if Italy win, it'll be a shock. And they got this spot on. They're like, Italy just haven't looked great. They're not playing well. They got lucky against Albania, barely beating them, and then last second goal against Croatia, and then getting destroyed by Spain, even though it was 1-0 no goal, but they were getting battered the whole game.
Yep.
So this is what I'm saying. So on the money line, Italy were the favorites. If you bet anything on Switzerland to get something from this game you would have been making some hefty money.
Yeah.
We still need to jack a shot here, and then we're cooking.
I know, but now it doesn't look that well, right? Like, what are the odds he cranks one from
distance? Oh, he'll still crank one. Last second, just crank one from distance. I'm still very confident in that.
If Donnarumma would have made that save, I'd have hit my over. Fucking don't I?
What, did you not did you not bet on the over for Donnarumma?
I did.
Okay, yeah, so you're good.
Yeah, but he would have made that save, kept it 1-0. That would have put me over right there, and that would have been it. Ay, papa. But man, what a goal! What a goal!
Because thing is, when you're doing pool betting, right? You gotta just stick with the norm when you're in a good spot. You can't take risks and not pick favorites. I'm seeing a lot of people, by the way, picking Romania in my.
Who do they have?
Netherlands, Romania.
Hey, you know what?
A lot of people are picking,
not a crazy shot.
A lot of people picking Romania. I'm like, I'm not touching that. I'm not risking the price.
It's true, but like, it's not a crazy shout. Like Netherlands have not looked great.
I know. It's basically like this game, but Romania, it's like not as good as Switzerland, like personnel. I can name you the Switzerland 11. I could not name you more than like 3 players for Romania. Even then, that's a bit of a push.
Their biggest player is probably who? Dragusin?
Yeah.
Only from this season with the Prem hype. I mean, like that's probably it.
Where was he at before? Bologna, not Bologna.
Genoa, I think.
Genoa, yes.
Because bro, they had more than a few players who stood out this season. Italy will go 3 World Cup cycles not making it to a World Cup. Damn.
I mean,
Maybe.
they're not in the next one.
I don't know. They're still doing qualifying, no? Dude, what are these passes? Yeah. What are y'all doing? Vargas intercepts, Rodriguez. Italy's down bad. Yes's pissed. Varela's pissed.
Look what I put in the group chat 1 second.
Oh no.
I told Andre if Italy wanted, I'd get him I'd buy him
oh yeah, I know. I know, bro. He was all convinced they were gonna do that.
Is he a little bit Italian, or he just likes Italy?
No, he just likes Italy.
Okay.
He's a big Inter fan, so like I get it. You know, but I'm also I'm a decent Dortmund fan, but like I'm not like
Dortmund, huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that?
So when I started watching Bundesliga, I'll be honest, bro, it was kind of a hipster pick. Everybody and their mom supported Bayern Munich, and I was just like, who's their fucking rival, bro? It's like I was a kid. I was like, who's their rival? And I'll be honest, bro. Like Signal Iduna, anytime I did watch the games, it felt like a way different atmosphere than the Allianz. It just did. It just felt way more passionate. And then I come to find out later, this is why fans don't support Dortmund, because we're literally bottlers, bro. We're literally bottlers. Like outside the Klopp era, it's been shambles, bro. And then we lose all of our players to Bayern. It's just. I don't know. It's tough being a Dortmund fan.
It's kind of crazy. It's not a dig. Just hear me out. Like it's kind of crazy how you like Dortmund and Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, but you're not the only one to say that. You're not the only one to say that. That's kind of crazy that like you support those teams, and it's rough out here, bro. It's rough.
Yeah,
we've had our moments in the sun, but yeah, it's been tough.
But you know what? Game to game.
Yeah. At least. I mean, it could have been worse. I could have been the biggest bandwagon fan of all time and just been, But that's how I've done all my picks, bro. Because I mean, the only team I've had chosen for me. Oh my god! Did you see that shit? The header hit the bar.
God, these shots in the Euros, like it looks like it's not going in, but then it goes in. I don't know if it's the camera angle or what, but like
Sommer was cemented, bro. He was glued in. He had to watch it and pray. But I think that's how I made all my picks, bro. The only team that was ever picked for me was Barcelona because of family. But like outside of that, my dad let me pick every other team that I support, and even with the Prem, everybody and their mom here in the States was a United fan. In the earliest days of the Prem, they only ever showed basically at the top 4 clubs, and everybody supported United. Everybody. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna support Arsenal. In retrospect, still a good decision, but obviously not as much to cheer about over the years. No. Corner kick. Bastoni all the way up there. He's pushed way the hell up. Bro, I would take Bastoni at Barcelona too.
On ability, sure, but we don't need him.
No, we don't need him. But I'm saying if we had to like sell Araujo to get like a a big name attacker,
we go Romero, not Bastoni.
I'm just saying Bastoni's a pretty good defender, and we do have that. He does have that experience looking good against us. Remember that one meme of
him and
Gavi holding on to him.
Yeah.
As he was being dragged. Yeah, I was like,
but Gavi dealt with him that game. Just the picture here,
Yeah, just the memes that were everywhere. Us not qualifying for the knockouts. Yeah. God, that season was so fucking rough, bro.
No, we won the double that year.
Yeah, but it didn't feel like it, bro. We got knocked out by United in the fucking Europa League. I mean,
that was rigged,
bro. All I'm saying is, I remember watching it in the airport, and thinking like, how do we get here? Like, how the fuck did we get here, bro?
Hey man, with a double, we had a great defensive record.
That's that season only.
Maybe because I went to the Camp Nou and stuff. So I did a lot of celebrating.
Yeah, good memories, bro. But like I will say that season only felt like we got one over on Madrid. It didn't feel like we were one of the most dominant teams.
In January, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah,
that first from September until
it was rough.
January, we were just all over the place. We had some good results. but it was just pure chaos. And then after January, especially after the Super Cup, where it's still to this day the best game I've seen Barcelona play since like Luis Enrique days. Everything kind of changed from that moment.
Yeah.
And the United one was kind of like, it was a 50-50 tie, especially with how the teams were doing. They had the second leg at away. The draw was rigged. We had chances as well. We missed so many chances in that opening 45 minutes at Old Trafford, and we kind of balled it as we usually do, so I'm not really surprised. But
yeah, I agree with you.
I still enjoyed that season overall, especially from January when we beat Madrid a couple of times. We didn't get spanked in the Copa, but that was just because we went all out attack, and it was just odd playmaking where when that first half we could have won the Spanish treble.
That would have been.
I really thought I was not going to see Madrid win another Copa in like forever, because they've gone before that win like 20 years or something like that without winning the Copa del Rey. Not even 20 years. And the last time they won it was that Ronaldo header when we were going for the treble in 2011. That was the last Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the Bale in 2013. So they went almost 12 plus years without winning it.
That was like one of the few times they could actually like brag during that era.
Yeah.
You remember that shit? Like it was like one of the few times Madrid actually had something to brag about.
Which one, the Bale one or the
Bale one? Where he blew by everybody. Who was it? Bartra that he got that? Yeah. Who in his own right, I thought at some point was going to be the future of Barca's backline, but didn't pan out that way. He also played for Dortmund.
He did indeed, yeah.
I know.
So does sign for PSV for free? It may seem like a bad operation, but his serious knee injury meant PSV didn't want to pay his release clause. Barca instead reserved 50% of any future sale.
Yeah.
That's what Sport is saying.
And he could get a future sale. He could go end up in the Prem or whatever.
Yeah. But I just really wanted some initial money. And I completely understand PSV. Like he's got ACL injury. He's not gonna be fit until the new year.
Jesus, bro. Or I can't wait for Gavi to come back. Imagine when Gavi comes back into this midfield, man.
That's the thing, on the topic of ACL, Gavi could come back completely different, man. That's the thing,
If we get Nico, Gavi comes back. I mean, he could come back different, but I'm gonna choose to be an optimist. I think he has the work ethic to make sure he.
This is why I'm saying that I'm not scared of Mbappe going to Madrid, because I think Madrid are gonna have, of course, fantastic team, fantastic squad.
We've seen this before. We've seen it.
Exactly.
History repeats itself.
Galacticos. What they win? Like one La Liga title. I think.
Remember that summer of
09? We balled the league in the last 2 days. That's the only reason why they won it.
You remember that summer of 09 though? That shit was like when they signed
Ronaldo,
Benzema, Ronaldo, Kaká,
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, bro. It was all of them, and they thought they were building the fucking Avengers, bro. It was insane. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't too different from last summer.
This might sound a bit stupid, but let me land. I think them losing out on Joselu was a big miss. That option off the bench in big games, they won the Champions League because of him.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
Starting those dead rubber games, that he'll have no problem playing those games. Copa, crappy home games, he'll be happy. If Endrick plays those games, he'll be disappointed. If he doesn't score, he'll be even more upset. They're gonna have with Modric and Kroos staying as well. So they're like, oh, we're gonna sign Mbappe to drop Bellingham back, but when we drop him back, we're gonna get rid of some midfielders. But Güler is staying, Toni Kroos is staying, Modric is staying. I
think Güler will get.
You have Valverde, you have Tchouaméni, you have Camavinga. This is the thing. Wait till beginning of October when these players tell their ages, they're pissed for not playing week in, week out, and it's gonna be chaos unless Ancelotti can find the greatest balance known to man and makes them all happy.
And Ancelotti's not big on rotation. I mean, he is, but he isn't. Like he likes a consistent 11. So we'll see who gets left out. I think personally, it's gonna be Rodrigo.
Think so? I think it's gonna be Endrick. I think their front three.
That to me is easy. That to me, I don't think he starts.
I think their front three. First of all, his front three is not even balanced. I think he'll go, personnel wise, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, which means that Endrick will be on the bench, Brahim Diaz will be on the bench. Anyone else I'm slipping off my mind will still on the bench. I think the midfield will be Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Valverde.
Yeah.
So that means no Kroos. Oh yeah, Kroos is retiring. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. But Modric, no Modric.
Modric will be on the bench. Camavinga will be on the bench. Arda Güler will be on the bench.
Camavinga needs to move, bro.
Ceballos will be on the bench. Man.
Like
I
he's
think
not
their
gonna get any playing time.
backline would probably stay the same. So probably Mendy, unless they sign Davis, which I don't think they will now. Carvajal, Militao, and then Rudiger. But then you have Alaba on the bench as well, so you'll cause some competition. Then your goalkeeper is going to be Courtois and Lunin. So it's more so in the their fullback is very weak, but their center back, midfield, and attack is filled with depth. But again, these players are big though.
Camavinga, Tchouaméni will alternate.
Camavinga will play a
I
lot.
don't think so. I don't
Camavinga
think
will play a
so.
lot of left back next season. Just
Yeah.
to give him some minutes and let him play.
Yeah, get him minutes because I don't think so. I think when Ancelotti finds a player he likes, unless there's a big match ahead that he has to rotate for, he doesn't. Like I really, we were seeing multiple games in a row or multiple weeks in a row where there were 2 or more games, Modric continuing to play in back-to-back games. Like it didn't make sense to me, but he likes who he likes, bro. I mean, that's kind of how he does it. So I think he likes Tchouaméni. I think the only reason Camavinga got minutes in that position this past season was because Tchouaméni had to play center back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. Camavinga's a good player too. I rate him. It's just Tchouaméni's better.
Yeah, he's probably like one of 2 Madrid players that take up Barcelona.
Yeah, he's a good player. But I think he needs to move on.
He won't,
or get a loan somewhere.
Tchouaméni will start. It's about mainly Camavinga. Why was Modric? If Modric is happy to stay on the bench and just chill, then fair. Kudos to him. Be there, Roberto. I mean, that's fine with me. But Arda Güler is going to have a lack of minutes, especially after not being given that many minutes last season. But you know what, man? It's their problem. I couldn't care less.
I know. Yeah, but I'm saying if I put myself in Camavinga's shoes, it's like you're still young. This is like the time when you want to be getting as many minutes as possible. Like, just ask for a loan deal. You don't have to leave Madrid outright, but just ask for a loan deal. Like, I would look at it.
I think all these players will stay. It's after the first season where loan deals and sales and stuff like that will happen. I think everyone will stick it out for the first season.
But yeah, I'm not. Especially if Mbappe's playing striker, I'm not super worried about Madrid. I'll be honest.
Exactly. Like you're playing a left winger as striker, then you're gonna have a left winger, coming inside and interchanging and stuff like that. Like I think
they're going to step on each other's toes quite a bit. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be similar to what we saw with Messi and Neymar and Mbappe. I think it's like on paper, it looks pretty dope, like a fucking stacked, FIFA 24 front line. But like,
because everyone thinks Mbappe is a striker when he's not.
No, he's not. He has the attributes to be a striker, but he doesn't play that way.
Exactly.
Yes, dude, they're doubling him. Can somebody help, bro? No, you want to make yourself available?
No Spaghetti Mafia TikToks this year. Sad times.
No vibes. No vibes in the timeline.
And plus, you look at Barcelona's squad, with hopefully the way it ends this summer, we'll have a very strong squad that's not only balanced, but also filled with quality to the point that you hope for no outrage
and potentially more physical with the Hansi Flick effect. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
The whole training school.
Well, could you imagine we land Onana and like that truck of a midfielder back there? Just he's long, he's physical, he's fucking fast, bro. I don't know, man. It's so weird after seeing Boosie for so many years, right? Like just seeing similar physical type of player, but play the exact opposite way.
I would slap a baby across the face again. Onana and Nico.
I would slap baby across the face for Onana at 50 to 60 million. Anything above that stuff.
No. I thought maybe if you told me we'll sign Nico and Onana, I'll do it. I'll give him the heftiest, most angry-filled slap I've ever given him in my life.
I'll hit him right now. Yeah, 100%, bro.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, bro. He isn't a striker, but that isn't Mbappe's PSG. He'll fall in line with Ancelotti wants to play. The thing is that
I guess he did have an ego at PSG, so maybe that will like lessen a bit.
Yeah. But at PSG, he wanted to be a left winger. That's the thing, right? They put him up there because they brought Messi in. Like they didn't really know what the best front three would look like for them. But I don't think he wants to be a striker. I think he genuinely wants to play on the left. And I don't see. What do you think Ancelotti's going to do? Move Vinny to the right, put Rodrigo at striker, or vice versa? I don't see him doing that.
I think he'll put Vinicius left, Mbappe up front, Rodrigo right, but he'll have Vinicius and Mbappe like interchange in left, right, and center because they have
not worry about the Madrid front line is ludicrous, bro. I will say it with my fucking chest. I'm not worried. I'm not worried even the slightest bit.
If you
Madrid
think about
on
it,
paper has had better front lines.
exactly. You think about it, the only successful front line of big names was MSN, and that's because why was that successful? Balanced, all had the same ambition. They were friends. They know how to get the best out of each other. When you bring
Yeah.
in a front three. I guess Mo Salah, Firmino, and Sane worked out, but they weren't really big personnel, especially when they all
Bro,
got together.
Madrid had BBC, bro. They legitimately had Ronaldo, Benzema, and Bale, and they were supposed to be the fucking next revolutionary front line. MSN was never going to compare to them, and look what happened. Like,
I mean, they were good to be
they were
fair. They weren't-
good, but they weren't better than MSN,
yeah.
and they definitely weren't the best front three that Madrid's ever had. Like, I'm not that worried. Like, if that happens again, that's what we have to deal with. Like it is what it is. We have a good team. I'm not worried.
So what we're saying now is, of course, if they start and they light up the world on fire and they're getting goals galore, then of course I'll shit myself. But for now, with what I
Yeah.
expect to happen and the imbalance of the team,
Yeah, to
there's
hear
no
like
concern.
AA9 skills going on TikTok and shit and saying that like, oh, Mbappe in this team is easily going to beat what Erling Haaland did. Oh, holy shit, he went for that bike. What Erling Haaland did in his first season with City, I'm like, you know how high of a statement that is, bro? Like, you were on some next level crack shit. Like,
And plus,
there's
he's
no way.
moving from league into La Liga. So La Liga
Yeah,
defenders are better. They are more physical as well. They will make it more challenging for him.
yeah.
I think that Mbappe will not get more than 20 goals. I think he'll get somewhere around 10 to 15, especially with the imbalance of the team. Unless Ancelotti fixes something and maybe some games where they rotate, you'll see a more balanced front line. Maybe they'll have. I mean, they have no striker in their team, if I'm not mistaken. Especially with Jose leaving, they have no striker still.
No. And so he's on a different level of delusion. I agree, but what I'm saying is that this is how most Madrid fans think. They think that like we're on Football Manager or playing career mode on FIFA, and you just put them in and it's gonna work. Like that's not how it works, bro. Like there has to be balance, fluidity. They have to know what their roles are, and on a team with this much star power, egos are going to be a problem. Like they just will. I guarantee it. Guarantee egos are going to be a problem. So I'm sorry. Like I'm not. It's not no disrespect to Real Madrid, and I've actually been I think more fair because I have a lot of friends who are Madrid fans. I've been more fair to Real Madrid, just talking about them on stream or whatever. I will give them credit. This is a good signing for them. They should have made this signing, but it doesn't mean they're going to go on and win everything. And I think more importantly, with that whole AA9 skills, rant or whatever, bro, Mbappe never did this in Ligue 1. He never matched Haaland's first year at City. How the hell is he going to do that in Madrid? Like,
yeah, what's the most goals he got in a season? Like, maybe just 30?
I think in all competitions this past year he broke 40.
Just in League because we're comparing League to because he said the I still say he didn't get Erling Haaland level goals in all competition or just in the league.
No, I guess in all competitions, but he broke 50. Like Haaland had
Mbappe's not breaking 50.
He had a prolific season, bro. I mean, even 36 or whatever it was in one regular season. You know how hard that is to do?
If he breaks 50, then fair freaking play.
Yeah, if he breaks 50, bro, which are Messi-esque levels, like fine, bro. Like, yeah, fine. I'll hold my hands and say that was an L, but I just don't see it. Jude Bellingham had an insane year for not just his standards, but for anybody's.
And he was playing as a striker, and he only got 19 goals.
Yeah, 19 goals. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. We're not playing FIFA or Football Manager. You know what I mean?
This to be a bit of devil's advocate here, Barcelona got to fix up as well. We gotta get our squad ready. Like we go with the squad that we currently have right now with no signs on nothing. Yeah. We're getting raped. But we're saying this, Jose and I, with the hope of an expectation that Barcelona will execute what we think is best for the team, and based on the rumors as well, what the club thinks as well. This team that we currently have is, I would say, 2 to 4, starting level players away from being an elite team. Last season, the reason why we capitulated a lot was not only because of injuries, but we had 2 big holes in our team. We had no natural left winger, and we had no natural pivot. We're seeing makeshift players go there. You had Rafinha play on the left for a bit. You had Ferran Torres, so he got injured. I think if Ferran was a bit consistent, maybe that would have been different. Joao Felix is not a left winger, of course. In the pivot, we've seen Gundogan, we've seen Frankie, we've seen Christensen, Sal Romeu, obviously.
Yeah.
All of them just couldn't do it. So, I mean, if we had Busquets this season, if he ran it out for one more year, which I think he should have done, things could have been different. We had, I think, more points. We only lost 3 points from last season when we finished 88 points to this season on 85, I think. So if you compare the 2 seasons with the team, I think, getting a bit weaker, to only lose 3 points in the league, it's not terrible.
No,
So that's
not
what I'm saying.
terrible.
This team, and also, a little bit of a bump in the ride and stuff like that could hopefully give this team motivation stuff to, do better. Because, you come from a win, then you kind of drop off a little bit. Usually those elite teams that you see, Man City and Barcelona and Madrid back in the day where they keep winning and winning, that's what makes them elite. When you win and then drop off, that just makes you inconsistent. So hopefully that'll give some sort of motivation to these kind of players.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're still very young.
Still very young. That's the thing with Barcelona, right? And like, this is why I can't stand the narrative of like when Andre or anybody else is like, oh, Barcelona or nobody, or they're jokes of a club. I'm like, bro, at least, remove the agenda, which is what I think I'm doing with this take on Madrid. It's not that I don't fear them at all or don't think that they're a good club to pay attention to. They are. Of course they are. El Clasico will be massive. Real Madrid will be a contender for La Liga. They will be contender in Champions League as always. Put that aside. Do I even think Mbappe can help them replicate the success they had this season? I don't know.
They come off the back of 3 trophies. They won the league, Champions League, and the Super Cup, right? They were one trophy away from winning the quadruple, their first treble ever, which they still haven't done with all their super teams. If I honestly see them winning a trophy. Yeah. What that trophy is still, I don't know. Could be a Super Cup, could be a Copa, could be La Liga, could be Champions League. But I expect Barcelona next season. My objective, I would say what I think the team should be winning at a bare minimum is 2 trophies. What those trophies are, doesn't matter to me. Have a crack. But if I'm expecting Barcelona to win 2, that means only 2 left up for grabs. Will those 2 be won by Madrid? Will the other team win it? Will Barcelona win 3? Will Madrid win 3? It's a lot closer than people see. Because of course you're looking from the outside, you're not looking at the squads and how the team. Look at the games. Okay, yes, we lost all the Clásicos this past season. But look at how much Barcelona, the first game in October with the Rolling Stone kit, we absolutely battered them for 60 minutes. It took them a Jude Bellingham long shot and 2 Ter Stegen mistakes to win the game. You had the next Clásico, which was the Super Cup final. Xavi blunder, played a high line against Vinicius and Rodrigo with crappy with the imbalanced back line. We got cooked. That was on Xavi. Fair enough. The next Clásico was the Carlo G1 at the Bernabeu, where we went 1-0 up. We couldn't control the game. We then went 2-1 up, where we were competing with Madrid, going toe-to-toe after being eliminated in the Champions League by PSG, and them going on and winning against Man City. So they're on the high, we're on the low. We competed. We made it difficult for them in their stadium. We were up twice.
Had a goal, and we threw it away. A goal not registered by Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing. The Clásicos were so close. And again, I keep telling this to Andre, as any Madrid fan. I've never witnessed in my life Madrid batter us for 90 minutes. In our worst moments, in the lowest moments in the club history, from like 2019 to 2021, they won. I think they won every Clásico. Never destroyed us. And this is the thing. We were still competing for those. I think was there 4 Clásicos last season, or was there only 3? I feel like I'm missing one.
1, 2, so 2 in the league, 1 in the.
We didn't play them in the cups. Yeah, there's only 3.
Yeah.
And each one we competed. We were winning. We were, I would say playing well for some period of spell. But in the end, they had that X factor because Barcelona under pressure and mentally couldn't hack it. So that's what I'm saying. If you improve the squad, new coach, hopefully new mindset, we should be still in fairly close proximity.
As my boy TT put it, everyone in Europe fears Real Madrid. Real Madrid fears Barcelona. That's just how that shit works, bro. Like, I'm not saying we're the best club in European history or anything along those lines, but there's a level to our side that Real Madrid always have to be wary of, regardless of what cycle of success we're in, period. I agree wholeheartedly with what Hafid said. I think it's...
Look at Madrid's, worst moments. We battered them when they were at their low points. When we were at our low points, they couldn't really...
It was always a game. It was always a game.
Always a game. I mean, Dest masterclass, and we almost won it. I can remember all of them. We were the one where Mingueza scored in that rainy day. We were all right that day. Benzema was clinical. We held on for a solid 70 minutes. The home Clásico where Modric scored, they had a jammy penalty from Clement Lenglet, and that was, of course, the Dest debut game. The one before COVID when Vinicius scored 2-0, we were competing for 70 minutes. He got 1 goal from the back of Semedo, who again we sold right afterwards because he was just pure ass. And then Mariano got like a 90th minute counter-attack goal because we committed men forward, whatever. And then the other one was 0-0 at the Camp Nou.
They know how rampant their cheating is. Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? I mean, anybody can say whatever they want to. I love how people just throw stuff in the chat and you can't prove shit. But with that said, first off, I can think of a number of
the post from
missed
Scamacca.
opportunity by Scamacca.
Commentator saying it was offside, but the flag.
First off, since the 30s, for those who don't know the history of these two clubs, since the 1930s, Madrid has been cheating, bro. Like in every single way possible. People want to throw out Negrera and all that shit. Again, no proof, nothing there. Case is closed. But all you need is for the rumors to be there for Madrid fans to feast on it. None of it can be true. And that's what I hate about this fucking narrative, man. It gets on my nerves, bro.
I mean, we know the reality. Again, if we paid referees and we are found guilty, well, you have to hold the L. We'll take the consequences. But again, nothing proven, nothing
proven, nothing
there.
Going
out for a year and a half, and nothing has happened whatsoever, apart from the Madrid media using it every time Barcelona wins the game, pretty much.
And that's since 1930, Madrid been owning Barcelona. Literally through the government. You're 100% right, bro. As far as like threatening players' lives, that's how the 11-0 was forced. Literally, bro, threatening to kill Barcelona players so you guys can win games. Imagine your club being that shite at any point in its history. Imagine changing La Liga rules so that you could sign one of the best players in your club's history, Di Stefano. Bro, that's insane, bro. Barcelona had it locked up. They had to change the transfer rules just to bring in South America's best talent at the time. And you probably don't know that because I'm willing to bet you're a bandwagon Madrid fan like most of them. Most fans don't know the history. They just know the trophy count. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But hey, fair. Game is game. Game is game.
And in those moments as well, we still competed with them. I'm still waiting for
Ronald has to Google Franco, bro. Google Franco. Google that regime of Spain, bro. This man has zero idea. Zero. He's just trolling in chat. But with that said, Ronald, welcome, bro. You're a Girona fan? Oh, you're almost borderline irrelevant, bro. That's crazy. You got your best season ever, and you still couldn't top Barcelona in the league. You beat us twice, and you still couldn't top Barcelona in the standings. That's crazy. It's wild.
God, we had some good games against Girona. I remember that home game.
It was a good game.
Was 6-1.
Almost. Scamacca can't hit the target to save his life, bro. Girona games are good. I'll give respect to Girona.
And look at those 4-2s as well, where we were leading and we were playing well, and then again, Sergio Roberto passes back and we crumble. And then the home game, what was it? It was I think it was Araujo made this mistake for Miguel Gutierrez to score. Like last season, it all came down to the player. This is why I was so much riding Xavi's cock, because it was all on the players. People tell me, I think Gundogan came out in the interview like, 80% or 90% what happens on the pitch is always down to the manager, which is it's a fair statement. But when Roberto's passing it back to Ter Stegen poorly, when Araujo's getting a red card against PSG, when Araujo slips and Vinicius scores in the Super Cup, when I'm trying to think of big moments. Like
all of this is a mentality thing. I think with the youth of this team so far.
I have a picture here. Let me actually find.
You know what's crazy, bro? And this is some of the funniest things I pay attention to, by the way. Which, by the way, admissions. I agree with you, bro. Italy have been toothless to say the least, and no, they haven't yet realized that this is a knockout game. They could potentially go home because Switzerland are just running all over them. Which is why we haven't talked about the game that much, guys. Like Scamacca's had 2 random one-off chances, but it's been all Switzerland, and Doye has been running free. I was gonna say though, what's crazy about Madrid fans, right? How they're backing and hyping up Jude and Vinny and all these guys so much. Hardly any fans remember how much blatant hate and racism from his own fan base Vinny was getting when he first came to La Liga. Holy shit, bro. I have never seen a fan base so toxic to their own players, bro. I still remember
we got class. We never do that until you actually reach the pit of pure trash. That's when we'll clown you. Gotta be like Andre Gomes level for us to really clown you. You know what I mean?
Andre Gomes is bad. Well, I was trying to stick up for him for so long, bro, and eventually I was like, bro, just get this man out of my club. I can't do this shit anymore.
Yeah. But that's their mentality. They're toothless. Right? If you play one bad game, they'll boo you. Like they boo their legends. They boo Bale and Casillas and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Barcelona would never do that for a legend of Casillas' stature, but we always talk about the team. You don't talk about any individual player. Is that Xhaka?
That was Freuler. I wish it was fucking Xhaka, bro. We're not gonna hit this because of him.
You do a flex though, right?
Yeah, I did flex, but I think that's only one more save by Donnarumma.
Oh, really?
I think so. I don't think he got the third save. I don't think it counted. I was actually worried about it. Let me see. No, still a 2. Oh no, Xhaka did hit 1. We're good. We're good.
Hey.
We're good. Spoiled brats. Who? Madrid? Yeah. Madrid, 1000%, bro.
Who
But
will
I mean,
play in the final? What
it's
is
just
that?
who they are. It's who their fan base is. You know, they're used to having the best always. So it's like, in a lot of ways, I can't even blame Madrid fans all that much. It's all they know. But this is why I will die on this hill. I've said it on my channel multiple times. Madrid fans, in my opinion, and Hoffman and I know one, and we're in a group chat with him together. Nothing against them as fans. They probably do know a good amount, but they never really, in my opinion, have solid ball knowledge and have and can have proper football debates because they're so used to just piggybacking on levels, 15 Europe, Champions Leagues, and that's all. Once they're back into a corner, they just defaults to the success Madrid has had over the years, even if they can't remember much of the success themselves. And it's kind of wild to me, bro. I don't know, but again, that's solely for the purposes of having these types of football debates and the teams that we've seen over the years. So who will play in the final, by the way? Who do you have in the final for this tournament?
France, England still.
England's not. I'm going to say this right now. England's not going to the final.
Jose, imagine England lose the final penalty shootouts. My popcorn bucket is going to be filled.
They're not going to the final,
I'm going to have 50 tabs open of YouTube reactions. It's good. I would rather, it's like Arsenal. I'd rather them get to the end and then ball it to see their reactions and stuff. That's just for me. But I still think they'll beat Slovakia. I think they'll beat the who they face the winner of. I think they face the winner of this game, Switzerland, Italy. So I think they'll beat Switzerland.
Maybe Switzerland actually look like they have a sound system in place and know what type of football they want to play. That's why I think it's been such a big problem for Italy.
But exactly, in Italy have been the complete opposite. At least with England, they have a style. It's style is ass. You score a goal and park the bus. But that's their style.
It's the most boring football style of all time. It is. If it was possible to have a boring version of Mourinho ball, that's what England is right now. It's wild.
I think France will come out of the strong bracket because they're too good. I think Spain, they look great, but I think, it never ends up being that way. The team that plays the best ends up moving on, unfortunately. I'd love Spain to go on and win it and for the Barca boys. But I think if they get to the semis, by either they beat Georgia, then beat Germany or Denmark, I think that's already a huge accomplishment in itself.
And there's actually still a pretty young team when you really think about it. More often than not, Madrid fans aren't even fans of the club, more of the brand, which is fair and is successful. But football fans aren't interested in the club.
So I got the image, right? So talk about players and their mistakes last season for Barcelona. So remember Mallorca 2-2? Ter Stegen gave the ball to Mariki. He scored before halftime. That game we played well. Fermin Lopez scored later on to get us a tie, but that again dropped points because of the team. Against Granada, we scored a legal goal by Ferran Torres that was chopped off because apparently he was involved. Or sorry, Joao Felix scored. And also in that game, in the first minute, I think it was Gavi who gave the mistake. Remember? And who was his name? Zaragoza, who scored. He went to Bayern. We conceded like 20 seconds in the game. That game we played well. I think Lamine Yamal scored his first goal, but again, a mistake cost us points. Antwerp, there's mistakes, but that was a crappy game. Who cares? Madrid game, I already talked about the Bellingham goals and the Ter Stegen mistakes. Super Cup final, we talked about that. Athletic Club in the Cup where we got eliminated. Why did we get eliminated? We were up 2-1. Lewandowski scored. Lamine Yamal scored. Apart from the first minute where we conceded, as we usually do, we played well. But who came on and ruined the day for us? Sergio Roberto, crappy back pass, and we concede and we get knocked out, which is not the first time he's done that this season. Villarreal game where we lost 5-3. I mean, don't even talk to me about the amount of mistakes in this game individually as well.
Good ball.
Oh, that's another save from Donnarumma.
I know, bro. I guess Denmark upsetting Germany. Don't say that, Ronald. Chill, bro. Chill. Listen, you're playing the hot.
Yes, Ronald. Right that's one logical thing he said.
No. Germany cannot go out in the round of 16. There's no fucking way. This team is too talented on paper. They have a couple ballers that are in good form.
Listen, do we count this game as an upset?
Yes, I would count it as an upset, just because of who Italy is. And 2-0. 2-0 is also an upset in my book.
Okay. There's usually, I would say, like 2 upsets in each round.
Imagine the
like,
two upsets. I'll play in your hand a little bit. Imagine the
both
two
today.
upsets are Germany and England. Imagine
Oh, I love
the
that.
host nation and the most hyped team going out in the same round, bro. That would be
Nah, to be fair, Germany
madness.
fans are kind of like England, but they're moving a bit more with some sense. That they Germany fans honestly believe they're gonna win the Euros.
I mean, bro, the host nation bias is biased for a reason. Like, there's a lot of hype around host nation. I mean, I think of every World Cup that I've ever watched, I mean, host nations tend to go pretty far.
Yeah, I just don't see.
Yeah, and Italy are the holders. So, like a mission said, you have to think it's an upset.
I guess.
Absolutely,
I
it has
guess,
to be an
yeah.
upset. But going back to what I said about Madrid fans, I think this was interesting. Same can be said with a lot of fans around the world. Out here, Barcelona fans, they don't have solid arguments like they do with Goals TV pundits. With you, Jose, I see you do the research. And not even research, bro. It's just watching all of these games and teams for 20 fucking years. You know what I mean? I've been watching Barcelona since I'm 33. I've been watching Barcelona since I was a kid, you know, watching it on bootleg streamed VHS tapes because we didn't have access to the actual games. Like, you know, that's all it really is. You don't have to do a bunch of research to be to have ball knowledge. You got to watch the fucking games and at least know how the game is played. Like that's really it, bro. I just think sometimes with some of the, at least with the American Madrid fans that I've met, and again, maybe I'm going on a ledge here. I don't really know, but with the ones I've interacted with, I feel like they're just in on the hype. When Madrid don't win anything, when they go trophyless, or when they win like maybe the Copa or something like last season, not this past season, but the season before, they don't say anything. There's crickets. They don't have much to argue about why their team is in the dumps. They just feel like it's an off year. They couldn't even break down how they played. But then when they're winning, when they win the Champions League or whatever, they're absolutely loud, obnoxious as shit. Can't really tell you how they've won the game. Will never admit that they're operating on vibes. They'll never admit that they weren't even the best team in the competition, right? Because anybody who watches ball knows the best team in the competition was City, by far, in my opinion. Like, they were the best team in Champions League. Hafid, would you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, they lost to a penalty shootout. So
and they lost because I think Madrid sat back and took advantage of their opportunities, right? But Madrid fans usually won't admit that. They'll just say we're the better team because we won, and that's what I mean. Is like there's not really a ton of knowledge behind it. It's just kind of like what Emissions alluded to. It's the brand, brand of who they are.
Messi said it best. He said the best team in the world is Man City. The best playing team in the world is Man City, but Madrid are the best because they won the Champions League. That's the name of the game.
Yeah. And so I get it and respect. Like I said, I'm not disrespecting the trophy count. You know, you guys have it for a reason. There's a mentality there, a brand there. But I've never seen Madrid really. I would say probably the only team that was flat out dominant from Madrid's perspective was 2017 Madrid. That was just like a dominant team and like probably one of the best teams in the world on paper. Outside of that,
even then we took the last day in the league and we won the cup.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's again, like even then, right? You know, Barcelona. You know, we've had seasons where we've been our complete dominance looks nothing like theirs. It far exceeds it. Germany had an extremely easy group and haven't done anything in international tournaments.
The group wasn't that easy. The group wasn't that easy.
It wasn't crazy easy. But like you could argue that like it was maybe it was easier like the group of death, right? Like sure, you know, it wasn't fucking like
it wasn't the group of death. I think Spain's group and
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the group of death. It wasn't Spain's group, but it still was. You know, had some tough matches
for sure.
And I think if you're sleeping on Hungary, maybe you feel like it's an easier group. But Hungary, man, they went undefeated in qualifying. You got to give them some credit. We weren't the best team in the competition. Man City pushed us back, and whenever we try to push it, that's what I'm saying, right? And look, I'm not saying Honda that you're not a knowledgeable Madrid fan. I get it, bro. Like I'm saying in general, right? You meet most of them on the street. You know, if you were to go to like a La Liga fucking watch party one day, there's like a ton of Madrid fans here in America. I'm willing to bet you're gonna meet some who may not be able to pick out their starting 11. That's all I'm gonna say. I am sleeping on Scotland, bro. You're not sleeping on Scotland. Scotland is
finished on what? 2 goals, 1 point.
No one slept on Scotland, or you did, rightfully so, depending on how you look at it. Like that was okay, but Hungary, I think, got slept on a little bit. And you know, it's unfortunate how they performed. Maybe some first major tournament jitters a little bit for Hungary, because I think they actually like a decent squad, but maybe they were riding some vibes in qualifying. I don't know.
By the way,
Szoboszlai is also the same.
I give you credit where it's due. Kai Havertz starts up front for Germany.
Let's go, baby.
No
But I don't.
full type. He's probably better off the bench, anyways. To be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fulkrug to me, he doesn't combine well. He kind of just stands there. He's almost like what Cristiano was under Ragnick at United. You remember that?
Yeah, this starting lineup is a bit weird though from Germany. I know they have a few suspensions, but so it's Manuel Neuer in goal, Rome at left back, Rudiger and Schlotterbeck at center back because Ta is suspended, and then Kimmich at right back. Double pivot of Andrich and Toni Kroos. On the right is Musiala. On the left is Leroy Sané, and the 10 Gundogan. Then Kai Havertz up front. So I guess Wirtz is suspended then if he's not playing.
Musiala's in the middle. In the middle is a 10.
No, he's on the right. Gundogan's in the 10.
Okay.
So basically, from their starting lineup, Schlotterbeck comes in for Ta.
I would have switched Sané and Musiala, but that's just me.
And then Sané comes in for Wirtz. Which I didn't know he was suspended. And then
Madrid's just that's dominance long term. There's some what questionable means. Are Madrid great? Yes, but I have more admiration as neutral for Barca and their club history. Yeah, I think most people do. I think most people love Barcelona as a brand for the type of football that they play. And I will say, I don't care what Madrid fans say, no matter what, it is harder to be a Barcelona fan and frankly harder to be a Barcelona player because it's not just expectation of winning, right? Like Madrid fans don't care how they win. They just want to win. Barcelona wins can sometimes feel like L's because they weren't dominant. And that's how it always is. Like you're expected to play champagne football and win 3-0. Like that's literally just how it is to be a Barca fan. So every game, and there's so many games where I'm so fucking frustrated, but a win is a win. It should be considered that way. That's just what fans and players are used to. So
by the way, our academy is fucking clear as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, not even close. Like not even fucking close.
What's the just academy called again?
I don't even know, bro. I couldn't even tell you. I know Scottish fans that would lose to Germany 1-0. Nah, bro. I honestly I thought that game was going to be at least 3-0. It ended up being 5-1. Sané left, Musiala right. Yeah, that should be flipped closer to the game. I agree, bro.
We'll see. Well, Wirtz has been starting on the left. I mean, it might be a switch when we go in, but I'm just looking based on the name starting. I don't know where people are playing. That's it.
Had to support Bale when he was there. Yeah, but you're Welsh, bro. That's different. You know what I mean? Like that's the Welsh hype. I get it. I don't mind that. And to be fair, by the end, I think Bale might also have been a bigger Barcelona fan than a Real Madrid fan anyway. So by the end, he was pushed out. Let's be real. And it's kind of crazy because he scored one of the best goals in a Champions League final as a Madrid player that we probably ever seen.
Yeah.
This game's over, bro. It's crazy. Italy getting blanked as the holders in the round of 16 to Switzerland. Let that shit sink in.
No Shaqiri minutes though, I'm fuming.
Bro, that's not what it is. Imagine, bro, Shaqiri had played and got a banger. I would have been in shambles, but a 3-0 over Italy would have been insane.
I was gonna go Switzerland as well, man.
Bro, somebody pull up the IFTV stream. Somebody pull it up. A sleeper age. Yeah. The golf. Modric is a Barcelona fan. Iniesta was a Madrid fan until Madrid stupidly said he wasn't good enough for the academy. I don't know if Iniesta was a Madrid fan. I think Iniesta and Xavi were both fans of Spanish football, like Spain being dominant, and Madrid was up there. But I wouldn't go as far as saying Iniesta was like a Madrid fan. Game over, lads. That's the match. Vargas and Ndoye, an absolute banger from Vargas, puts Switzerland into the quarterfinals. Spalletti gets it wrong, in my opinion. I think he gets it wrong. I think no Jorginho. Not calling up even like Locatelli for this version of this Italy team. Their defense was in fucking shambles too, man. Mancini and Bastoni were not having it today. Yeah, Italy is out. Andre is in fucking shambles.
I really am curious to see how how Switzerland will do against England. I wonder if they'll give them a game or not.
I think so, bro. I think this Switzerland team is they're like growing into the tournament. They're getting better game over game right now.
By the way, Xhaka, what a freaking season he's had. Man just doesn't lose games. Take it back at Arsenal?
Yeah, I didn't want him to go. I never wanted him to leave. I think he's still kind of the missing piece if you think about it.
Yeah.
So like we signed Declan to replace him, but like we didn't have Partey for like over half the season. So like,
Jack and Declan together. That sounds pretty decent.
oh man, yeah, that would have been money. Would have been money. Expected way more fight from Italy. It's a criminal performance. Yeah, I agree. I think it's indicative of just where Italy is right now, man. A lot of people were hyping up Italy after going into this tournament because they're the holders, but I don't think people realize how different this team is, man. Even in the back line, just missing those two legends in Bonucci and Chiellini, it's not the same. Like it's just not. And Italy's always prided themselves on having a very sound defense, and they were nowhere near that in this tournament.
One of my German friends in my group chat put Sané and Havertz starting. We might be cooked.
Hey, bro, Havertz. Hey, look, I mean, it'll be funny if he ends up scoring, but Sané just has to give a shit. I think that's my thing. I think
I don't think Gnabry was called up, was he? I don't think he was.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure
he was. So
yeah, he hasn't played at all.
He's getting the nod against head of Gnabry.
All right. Well, really quickly before we go, let's get these picks in for the Germany game, and then we'll get out of here. I have Musiala getting more shots. Fuck it.
2.5 is quite a bit, though.
Should I go lower?
2.5 is quite a bit.
Should I go lower?
You know what? You gotta get Kroos on pass. What's Kroos' passing in this game?
Kroos. Tony, where are you at?
Oh, you passed him already. Right there. Down under Havertz.
Okay.
You guys anything for passing? 102.
Woo! That's a lot.
You wanna I think you should go the lower on that.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Breaking 100 is always kind of difficult in the game.
They sucked him off for it, breaking 100. He's not. I think lower, Jose, is free money. Because it's going to be a difficult game. Not going to have too much possession because it's a knockout game. It's not like a group game where you can kind of take your time. You can kind of get away with a draw here and there. I guess you're right, by the way, about this being an upset. I got a notification from CNN. Italy makes surprise exit from the Euros. So
I mean, they're the holders, so it's going to be an upset, regardless. But
yeah,
okay, all right. I'll take the lower on passes for Kroos. Give me something on Kai though, bro. If he's going to start up top, does not get anything here. They took away everything. They took away shots.
Oh, he missed it. Just goals or assists. Not stay clear.
Yeah, stay clear. Fuck, man. Musiala, then do we give him an assist? Maybe a cheeky goal.
You can't bet on goals and assists, man. You just Schlotterbeck can get the assist for all I know.
I mean, how about one shot on target?
That's not a bad one. That's actually a good one. But you have to go the lower on that?
That's at lower. Yeah, that's a spicier pick. But
it'd be higher if there's just a shot.
Yeah, there's a higher on it. But see, you don't think he'll get more than 3 shots in total? That is tough now that I think about it.
Yeah, I'd rather bet on 1 shot on target than 3 shots.
We need a Denmark play. Maybe a Kasper Schmeichel?
3.5, and you have to go lower. Oh no, the higher one's there too. Well, Donnarumma only made 3 saves in this game, and Switzerland were kind of all over Italy.
Yeah. So maybe we go lower on the 3.5 saves.
I feel like Germany, when they get shots, they usually just go like either right in or wide.
So lower.
What else is there for Denmark? Anything for like Eriksen or Højlund or?
Højlund's there. I saw Højlund earlier. Yeah. There's a shots, but he doesn't even get that many shots, bro.
Stay clear, Højlund. He's been ass. It's just Schmeichel, Højlund. There's no one else. Mailer, nah.
Eriksen.
What's he got?
Shots attempted.
Where's your boy Christensen? Okay, what does Christensen have? Let's back the Barca boy here. Ooh, 50 passes. I tell you what, I think he got like 80 and 70 against
But against the Germans?
Yo, you gotta back the Barca boy. Come on now. Shots and stuff stay clear. Let's passing. Can you check? Let me check and see what his passing was in the last few games. 1 second. Because I know in the what's it called? The England game, he had like 90 or something.
Like a cheeky shot from Anderson's also not bad.
Okay, so Serbia 0-0. Christensen had 52 passes. Okay. England, he had 52 passes. Am I thinking about accuracy? Is that why? And then Slovenia,
He had more. He had to have more.
89. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So yeah, he's been higher on every single one. Yeah.
52, and 89.
I'm down with that. There's Højbjerg. Could get him on a
No.
tackle.
On that Spurs twat.
Yeah, I mean, look, Anderson on a cheeky shot from out distance. Or
But I wouldn't go higher on the passes for Christensen because you're gonna expect Germany to be on the ball more. And all those 3 games, Denmark were on the ball more against England, against Serbia, and against Slovenia. So I would think not even on the. I think he's gonna hit like
every time, even.
I think he's gonna get like 50 to be honest.
Getting 50 passes in a game.
The thing is, we thought this game was going to go into extra time, and it didn't. Do you think this game will go into extra time? If it goes into extra time, that's easy money.
Yeah.
Do we see Denmark holding it off to go that far? That's the question.
Oh, wait, sorry. I did not mean to stop sharing my screen.
All good, all good.
I just don't know, bro. I don't know.
You know what? You just gotta back him. Go higher.
Yeah, I say fuck it.
Yeah.
You go higher, and I want to do one for Gundo.
Just get all the Barca boys in. Let's just go straight passing for this whole entire parlay.
Oh, the half shot on target would have been juicy. Nah, what? Nah, I can't do Gundo anymore. There's no way.
There's no shots, no nothing.
Nah, I'll leave it like this then. Christensen higher. Musiala higher on shots on target.
Under 100 passes. That's correct. That's so easy.
Okay.
Unless the game goes into extra time, then maybe he might break it. Yeah, definitely flex that shit.
Yeah. 100%. Just in case, bro. Definitely flex that shit. All right, lads. That's it. We got it lined up for later. Couldn't find Slovakia on the map, but I'm a full Slovakia patriot tomorrow. England getting in the bin. We'll see, lad. We'll see. But lads, look, thanks for coming in and joining the stream, man. A lot of talk about how the new club season is going to go. That'll probably be the case as we continue to work through some of these games that may or may not be boring on the right side of the Euros bracket. But when's the USA Uruguay stream? What game is that?
Tomorrow night. That's a juicy one that I'm very much looking forward to.
Is it? Are we sure?
It's on is it not tonight or is it some Monday
night. Okay, so lads, Monday night, we're gonna be on stream. All right, USA versus Uruguay. I'm gonna be here in my USA kit, probably drinking a little bit because Uruguay is gonna be fucking ready for that game all the way through. US have to win.
Need to win.
They have to win, or they could pray for 2 draws on either side and skate by into the knockout rounds by that. But I don't know if Bolivia is going to have enough to draw Panama. So they have to win against Uruguay. A miracle is needed. Be here for that game Monday night. We're going to be streaming that one, Barca Boy and myself. And if you're not doing anything tonight, Argentina Peru on Barca Boy's stream. He's going to be streaming that one. All the reactions are going to be there. It's going to be a crazy game. Argentina without Messi. I got a 1-0 Argentina, but we'll see how it all goes. So again, Barca Boy 103. Okay, I'll put the actually really quick. I'll have to link it in the chat if you don't mind.
1 second.
Link it in the chat. Although US somehow find a way to play good against Uruguay, they might. I just don't think it's going to really mean anything. I really don't. Like, I think the best case scenario is a draw, Honda. Best case scenario is a draw. Like, if we were to somehow get a win, I'd freak out. I'd probably throw a party, bro. Dead ass. I don't know what I'd do. July 4th would be July 4th. American Independence Day would hit like crack on the back of an Uruguay win.
You know what's crazy? We have our candidates on Mondays. We have of course holidays. It's nice break into a long weekend, but y'all in America got like one random day off in the middle.
Yeah. But in the chat, lads, Argentina, Peru, go watch that stream. I think Kavicha will also be live on this channel for it too, but that's still yet to be confirmed. So anyway. USA, Uruguay, Monday night. We'll see you guys then. All right? Be good, lads.